Try this again. Let's see what happens. Don't know. We'll just have to try it. I was going to do it to where y'all didn't have to see a blank screen sitting here while I was setting the camera up, because I don't want to show my face today because I've been crying all day yesterday and I don't like to come on live when I look bad.
You say you want this door open?
I would like it open. It's hot in here. But the TV just can't be able to be picked up. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Let's try this again. I'm trying to fix my links and stuff that I have to do to start the live. Let me know if you can hear me. Please shower down the hearts up through there, and so I can test this thing out that I heard one of those big influencers saying that it really magnifies your algorithm a lot if you get hearts within the first 3 minutes, especially the first 1 minute. And it's supposed to make it where y'all see me more, of course, but y'all never done it yet, so I don't know. I keep forgetting about it. You know me, I'm a dork. But let me be fixing live. Sorry, y'all just have to look at this until I share it. But I'm not even going to start that presentation again. I mean, I've done it 1,000 times, but today I don't know why my computer ain't liking me, so we're just going to go with it. So let me fix my links on my Head Candy page, my business page. Y'all, I was all pieces again going on this live because I had to go through and delete all that stuff out of my history in the computer and stuff and take it off of my posts. And don't get me wrong, it's not my identity, but it was a huge part of my life. My identity is my love for my family and my friends and who I am. That hurt. That was like a gut punch. Especially to let me spend the money to launch that tool and then end the program hours before, after I'd spent days making the stupid video to go along with it. That's what those pictures of me on the post was from. Where I was using that new tool. So, I don't know. Anyway, let me quit talking to y'all on the work. Y'all know I'm sitting here just talking and I ain't even fixing my post like I'm supposed to be. So, let's see. Let me find me. Where am I? Where am I? See, a computer won't let me tag my page to where you can click the post and come to it. So I have to start it on my computer and then go back with my phone and change it. I think that's the thing, that if I'm paying $20 a month for this software, they ought to make it where it would tag the stuff right, and I don't have to do this way. But they said it's something to do with their link, and their integration with Facebook won't let them do it. Just like how y'all have to give permission for me to see who you are. I mean, I think that's sort of crazy, because if you're on my live, I should be able to see who's talking to me without you giving permission to me. If you come on my live, I should see you. And I don't mind it that's that way. I hate just to have y'all having the hassle to do it. It's what I hate. You know what I'm saying? That's what I hate, is having to bug y'all about, who is this? Can you please click chat dot blah. I'm just thankful I lived through last night. Oh gosh, what a day. I was pretty good and numb until I went to start this live and all that stuff came out, and I was like, oh, I ain't with them no more. Oops. Nope. They cut the plug on us. Bigger than nothing. So I've got one post fixed where I had to link model ones to it, me, and then my business page to where my post looks right. So I have to go do this on both places. Sorry. And I forgot to put it on my story while I was there, and I've done logged into my personal self now. The struggle is real. The struggle is real in Glammyville, but come on in and talk to me. Tell me how you're doing. Let me see here. Let me open the chat on the computer screen here where I can see y'all. Somebody say hey so I can see, and it posted me as Restream instead of myself, but that's me, y'all. I was just trying to say to do that, please. And of course it couldn't be that easy that it would do it under my own name, right? So let me see if I can't make it be me and comment it as me. There we go. Which I understand because this is a multi-platform thing to where, you know, you can do it for all the businesses you own. You know, if you own more than one, like when I'm on Farmasi, I can, you know, it's just, I don't know, too much intelligence needed for my end to be able to to carry it out. That's the real issue. Let's see here at Joyce Glenn. And it hit a question mark. If I could type good, that would solve my problem. I mean, I know how to type. I've got these long fingernails on and shaky hands. And if anybody say anything, I ain't saying a word. So I'm not sure if y'all see me or not. Let's see. Whoops. Oh, I see somebody said Facebook user said, hey. I don't know who it is. Because like I said, it doesn't show me that stuff. It's privileged information, but I'll get my phone here when I get done sharing. I will bring my phone up. They should make this software work so much better considering that, you know, it's not like I've had free apps that work pretty dang good to have to pay for this. Oh, I'm just in a sour mood towards businesses. I just needed some family time with my girls. I just needed y'all today. So I'm going to put the link. It should be scrolling. I don't know if I turned it off. I might have turned it off by mistake. Let me go over there. Yeah, let's see if I can find it. I'm going to put a, hang on just a second. Let me find it. Let me find what I'm looking for. And I'm going to comment. See, I clicked when I wasn't supposed to on that spot, and now it's open another browser. I was trying to move where I sent it to Instagram. I don't even or not. Let's see. And see, I'm using my mouse, and I'm left-handed, and this is on the right side. Let's see if I can share to my story from here. I don't even know if it lets me from a computer. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. Yeah, it worked. But it didn't let me put my link in it like it's supposed to. Dang ya. The book is hating on me. Be nice to Glammy. She's had a hard day. Right. Hey, Vivian. Hey, girl. How are you doing? There's a beautiful face I needed to see. See, I can't see y'all's little icon and see your name. I'm going to show y'all what it does. I'll take a picture sometime and show you. But all it is a Facebook circle, and it says Facebook user and you're only supposed to have to do that once. And I talked with him on customer support the other day, and I said, why is every time I'm doing this, is my girls having to go and access it again? And he said, it's a problem we're working on. We're going to get it fixed. And I was like, when are you going to get it fixed? Are you going to let me know when it's fixed? Or are they just going to have to keep doing this every time? He said, no, they'll notify. And I was like, so I'll get an email or something. And he never would tell me how I'm supposed to know when my issue's fixed that everybody that's using this software evidently is having. But this is the best one. The StreamYards is even worse. I forgot. See, I'm sitting here talking to y'all, and I ain't doing a thing but yakking. And I know y'all want to see these gorgeous nails, and for me to shut my mouth. And I just don't have the ability to do that. Where is share to my story, y'all? It's not on here. What is going on? Ah, y'all are driving me crazy, Facebook. It is gone from my phone. Share this to my story. What is happening? Am I on my personal page? Why would it not let me share it on a story? It's my story. I don't even know. I'm not even going to worry about it. I am worried about it. This upsets me. I mean, that way y'all get a little thing in your thing where you know to come to the live, right? This is junk, Facebook. This is just junk. You're just falling down on the thing because this ain't nothing to do with that software. This is a Facebook thing. And it let me share it to my business page, but it won't let me share it to my Facebook story. Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to go back out and try clicking it one more time and see what happens. Whoops, I just deleted somebody's story or reels or whatever that is. It's up at the top. Look, my phone is not doing nothing now. This is my old phone. Let me close Facebook. Look, it's froze. Look. So maybe it's this extra phone. Hang on. That's all right. You want to be that way? I got more than one phone. We'll solve this problem fast. Ta-da! I've only got about 10 sitting here. Of course, there's only 4 with batteries on them because I don't use them that much. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe it was that phone. Let's see. So how is everybody? Tell me some good news, something good happened to somebody this week. I know somebody had to get a lot of good news to cancel out the karma that I've been going through. Look, it's not there either. Where is share to your story? This is craziness. I don't even know. I don't reckon there's anything I can do about it. It just ain't gonna let me do it. It's a looking like, because it ain't nowhere to be seen. Oh, and I still got to message it to my girls that I message it to. Dang, see, I'm falling down on the ball game here. Here we go. I'm just going bam, bam. Y'all probably have already give up on me by now and snoozed out waiting on me to quit talking and doing. But I'm more of a hot mess today than normal. Is that possible? Evidently it is. Evidently it is. Oh, I don't know if Kimberly's here. I know she wanted to see these Model Ones thing. I'm gonna send it to Kimberly too. Kimberly, if you're here and I'm sending you and I'm spamming you, I'm sorry. I'm just messaging it too because I know we done talked and you want to see these. So, okay, now let's see. Can anybody tell me? Can y'all hear me and see me good? Hello, Facebook user. You'll have to authorize the app again for me to see who you are. And I'm going to try to put my phone over here where I'll have it to go by. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. There's more than one way I hear to skin a cat. I don't know. I wouldn't know if it's true or not. I hope there's not. I hope there's no way to do it, actually. Okay, now I got all these phones hanging here where I can try to monitor the chat. I was going to go live on TikTok too at the same time, but it doesn't look like that is going to be an option since that other phone is doing what it's doing. So let me find my live and see if it's howling and hissing and y'all can't hear anything. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, girl. Let me make sure my sound's working right. Can y'all give me thumbs up and like please shower down hearts when you first come in, and let's see how this works. Lord knows my algorithm could use it. I don't know why it's been so bad lately, but it is in the toilet and has been for about 2 months, and I don't know why. Okay, y'all are going to hear an echo here in a minute, I know, because I've got to turn the sound on my extra phone to see what the audio sounds like. So be ready. God, what is all this on my phone for? Yes, I accept that I tagged myself. Go away, little screen. Okay, let me find it. I'm a-coming, y'all. I swear I'm a-working on it. So work in progress with GLAMMY. Y'all know the drill. Okay, let's see what this sounds like. See if it's still hissing like on the other. I don't know what happened to that other live. All right, let's see if we can hear me. Okay, let's see what this sounds like. It sounds okay. Okay. Other than I have the countryest thing you've ever heard in your life, right? All right, let's plug all these babies up. Let's see, I need one more cord. So hang on, let me get a cord to this other phone stretched over here. I'm surprised I don't have an electrical explosion go on right in the middle of all this, with all these cords and electronics and stuff. So hey y'all, hey. I have been checking out my Model 1s. I started, like I was telling y'all on the live the other day, I started to go ahead and do them swatches off camera so that, because I didn't know if that was something that was interesting to y'all, but I got good coverage with the cream polish that I had to come show y'all, and these tips are amazing. And I didn't get the ones that and they come in a little box because I could care less about that little box. I've got 12 boxes, and these were like $6.99 for 200, or $5.99 maybe, and then you put the discount on top of it. Be sure, y'all, even if you go to my link, be sure that you type in my code. It's capital J, and it's Joyce 15 to save 15% more, unless there's a deal going and I give you another code stack on top of it that gives you more than 15%. But if there's not something going on that gives you more than 15%, at least use that, because you'll save 15% with my code. Look at these, y'all. Now, I don't know if you can tell or not. Let me get y'all fixed here where we can see each other. And this is one coat. Hold on, let me get to where I'm filming myself good. Y'all, this is one coat of white. And do you know how streaky white usually is? And when I got that much coverage on the first coat, I was like, no. I've got to show the girls. So I stopped doing the swatching. And this is the cutest little deal, y'all. I really got this. It's not necessarily painting my nails much, but if you're a person that has a hard time that your cuticles and stuff, these would be great for you. What I bought these for, and see, it has a little thing on the back that shows you the names and the colors, like if you liked one a lot and wanted to buy a bigger one of it. But on the website it says that this, I'm gonna take alcohol and clean that off. I'm funny about my stuff, and I see it's not shiny like I want it to be. So you just pull this off right here, and I keep this and put it back on it just because I have that kind of luck. Y'all know we've met. But look how these come out, y'all. And this right here is the small amount that I use to get that full coverage. But these are cream polishes, and this one little thing here is supposed to be equal, but you can get as much manicures as 9 bottles of gel. They're supposed to be equivalent. I'm sure, surely they wouldn't say that and it not be very close. I mean, why would they say it if it wasn't, right? So I'm taking their word for it until I go through it and see. But we'll find out how far it goes when I get to using it. But I could not believe, and y'all, I didn't take, and see, this comes with it, and it's included. This is the brush, and I'll show y'all how this. It's easy forward coming. Let me get my palette here because I've got to take, to clean this brush anytime you're doing gel polish with a brush, the way you would want to clean it is by dipping it, and like before you use a brush to condition it, like when you first get it, they're hard to sort of break that loose because they put a thing on it to keep the bristles from getting damaged in shipping and stuff. And then when you get it, you're going to take, as I find it, base polish. And since it's just to clean the brush, I'm going to use the Head Candy gel base. Because like I say, it's just to clean my brush with. That's all I'm using it for anyway. But I can't put it on my normal thing that I use to keep me in the center of the camera, or I'll have my arm stuck on that bigger than nothing. Y'all know that's a given with me, right? It's going to happen. So we're going to find out, but wait till you see the small amount of polish that it took for me to get that. You know, I'm going to do that nail from 0 to 1 coat all over again. But here's what you do. Anytime you're getting ready to start using your gel polish, or use it for the, or you're changing colors, you just take and get some in your brush, and then you just bounce it back and forth and get it on there good. And this will clean anything out. See how it's bringing some of that white in there? That I cleaned this with alcohol after. Then I got to reading the directions on the website. Y'all know how I am with directions. And it says anytime, see, look at all that white that's coming out. But it says to take and do that. And oh, my lint-free wipes. I don't bonk y'all trying to reach under the camera here. You take that, do like that, and then you take a lint-free wipe with some alcohol on it, and then you take and do that. And that gets the last of that residue out. And see, you're supposed to take and do that. I recommend anybody that wants to get good brushes, I suggest, and you can get a good set of brushes. You can even get them from them. But you notice that my good brushes that I use all the time have caps on them. The reason why is because the best quality brushes, you take and you condition them by putting, dip that back in that, and then you do the bristles like that, and then put it on there. And that's why after about a year of being with Head Candy, then when I noticed that's what I was supposed to do, I got all new brushes that have caps on them now, because if you did that and you didn't have the cap on it, it would cure it in the bristles, right? So if you really want to get good results with a brush, I suggest you get one that has a cap that covers it so you can store it like it's supposed to be. That keeps any of the bristles from flaring out and getting all out of shape. But y'all, check this out. I'm going to do that white again, and I'll use that for something else that I put on there. So let's put a little bit on here. Now watch this, y'all. And normally you would, and this is probably enough for both coats, y'all. I'm going to put a little bit of that back. I normally do the inside of them, but I want to show y'all the outside. No, yeah, I'll do the outside on this one. I normally do the outside, the inside of my swatches, because it protects them more. But look at this, y'all. Look at this coverage. And y'all know how white is anyway. And let me know if I need to bring y'all down or anything. And y'all, I've only used this to do this. This is the second swatch I've even made with that. And that's pretty dang good coverage for white. Look at that. So let's cure that. The only thing with this is it's probably going to make it slower for me to do it this way, because I can't like pick up another bottle. I guess I could get more brushes out and do it that way, to where I can do more than one swatch at a time. But see, you notice like all my brushes that are my good brushes have caps on them. And the reason why is because if they're quality brushes, you're supposed to run them through like this and get that on there and shape them, and that keeps them from getting damaged, and then you store it with that on there. So, and I'm going to use this anyway because I want to try some art here in a little bit. But yeah, all the good, and I think I got that wasn't a very expensive set at all. But that's why I bought new brushes. And these only need to cure for 30 seconds. See that one? I forgot to put the stuff on it, and see one of the things is flaring out and getting out of shape. So anytime you want to recondition it, you can just take and I want to get some of that brush cleaner stuff. But see where I didn't store that? Look, I'm going to have to see if I can reshape them and fix it. There we go. I think it's going to be okay. Yeah. But see, you want to do that, but I forgot the other day when I was doing that to do it. And these cure in 30 seconds. Okay. So watch this. Let's see. Oh, I'm doing the top this time. I about forgot. And I hope I've got, my writing is over top of the, hold on. I'm not exactly in frame, am I? Let's see how I can figure out how to get that to where y'all can see the, do y'all need to see the polish or just what I'm doing? I don't really know here what's the best way to do this. I'm going to move this little palette that's got that over there somewhere out of my way. I'm going to set that right there. But watch this, y'all. It's crazy how good this stuff does. And I have to watch because I'm under such bright lights that it will cure gel polish because they're UV lights. You know, and sunlight will even cure gel polish. That's why you cannot do a gel polish mani of any brand out in the sun. It will cure. Yes, it will. For sure. You know what? I know how I can take advantage of this extra swatch I'm making. I can do an ombre or something with it after a while. But like I say, I figured to do like swirls and ombres and all kinds of special stuff is what I got the creams for. I got all the different things for different reasons. Like I got some builder gel. And see, I have to watch. See, I didn't think to close that, but that light, you can't. I'm going to change that to 30 seconds. Hang on. No, not 10, 30. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Look, now Kimber, I say, wait a minute. Now somebody else came in and it says, hi, Joyce. Hey, Joyce. Facebook user, though. I don't know who it is. Did I ever get that comment put in there that had the link I need y'all to go to for me to be able to see who you are? Let me see if I can find it up here. Let's see. Where did it go? I think I was doing that. Sorry, y'all. I was doing that and got sidetracked, but I'm not too good. And you're supposed to only have to do this one time, but right now they are having issues and it's having to be done over. Sometimes it's the next live, sometimes it's a third live, but let me comment this. And my little scrolling thing ain't going, is it? It has that on it. It's chat.restream. Let's see. Let me find that. That would be under design. Let's find the ticker and turn it back on that tells that for y'all. Let's see. Captions. Here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Let's see. Probably until I'll let y'all know while I'm setting up. If you wanted to, that would be a good thing. That I'll try to remember to leave that scrolling. Here's the thing. There's where you need to go to, and I'll even copy it and put it and see if I can't pin it. Whoa, I didn't mean to. Hang on. I'm going to try to copy this And I'm going to comment it and pin it. Copy, copy, copy. Where are we? Go on up, mouse. See, I got my mouse sitting on my manicure station mat, and it don't like being there, I don't think. Okay, let's see. I'm going to make that screen go away. That's not really the one I wanted to be playing because it covers the screen up. Let's see. Where did it go? I know I saw it here somewhere. This one, I think this turns it off. Okay, now let me go down here and put it on down here. Let's see, this one's Tip Beauty. Here we go, there's that. There we go. But see, the way it is right now, it causes I have to take and use an extra screen just to be able to read the chat. And it's only on Facebook. They say that, from what I understand, was, I don't have a big following on YouTube. I would love to. I just don't have one yet because I haven't learned how to edit videos. Y'all, I was so sad. I worked for days editing that video for that tool launch for yesterday. That's what hurt the most. Spend that kind of money for a tool and not even get one sale from it. And I find it hard to believe. I really do. One of my friends that works in the warranty department is an awesome girl, says that she had gotten called yesterday, but that don't mean everybody didn't know with the company. I don't know. I'm just really hurt by it all. I don't care. I'll get over the hurt, and I'll still have who I love. I still have, I don't know. Anyway, did I ever get that put in the chat to where I could pin it? No. Let's see. I almost need somebody to be my manager on this thing, learn how to do this stuff. All right, I'm going to put it here too. And I'm going to try to put it. Oh, it puts it up on the screen. I don't want it that big up on the screen. That ain't working. I thought it would just keep it down in the regular chat. So hang on. I'm turning that one off. And I'm going to do it with my regular. Well, I don't know. Let me look and see what that looks like on the phone. On my computer, it's covering half the screen. Let's see what we got here. It may not be as bad as it looks on the computer once I get there. Let's see. Okay, now I don't even see the chat on my phone for some reason. Where would the chat be? Why would the chat not be? That's crazy. Craziness, I'm telling you. Let's see what that one says. I keep trying to scroll the chat and it keeps bottom and going to the next live that I've got on my page. Live chat. Maybe that's what I need to click. And I didn't have it swapped over to have the chat turned on. I'm such a dork, y'all. Okay, let me find my comment and see if it won't let me pin it. Well, where's my comment? Didn't it comment that I just said? Of course it didn't. Why would it do that? That would be too easy, right? Let's see. I'm going to try commenting this again because for some reason it didn't show up on my Facebook page. I don't know if y'all are seeing it or not, but I'm not. Why am I not? Oh, because I'm on my personal page. Duh, dork. Go to your business page if you want to see your business comments. Y'all didn't know this. Me showing y'all polish is going to end up me being a rambling session. I just But yeah, I promise you it is safe. Just please there and give them permission. And the other people that I'm talking to by name is because they've already done it and I can see who they are. There, finally got it pinned. Okay, it's pinned. Yay! Wow, that didn't take me but an hour. But that's pretty cool, I think. And like I say, what I intend to use this for is for, and I'm just going to leave my little palette over there off out of my way there and scoop me up a little bit of that gel polish to clean my brush and just do it that way in between colors. Or do y'all want me to move it over? You let me know. If it affects the experience, I'll change it. But there's 2 coats with that, and I'm really impressed because white is hard to get coverage with, you know. But I usually do the inside, the back side of the swatches, because that way you can see a shiny version or a matte version depending on which side. Plus I could turn around if I wanted to and you know, do some kind of design or you could see it plain and see it that way. But they stack better is the, I'm not going to even pretend like that's not, that I was smart enough to come up with that idea. No, they just stack better when, because they're dipped in to where the polish lays is in the inside curve is when I do it that way. And on swap, normally when you do this, you know, you're going to do gel polish, base coat, and then cure it. I'm just not doing it because it's just swatch sticks. If I was doing this as a mani, yeah, we would do that, but we're not today. When it's on swatches, it doesn't matter to me because we're just looking at the color. But look how cute these are. And did I do pink yet, or did I just swatch it and play with it? I think I just played with it. So here's the purple one. Let's get us some of it and just scoop down and get you some of it like that. And just remember, like I say, you would normally have base coat and have cured it for at least 30 seconds before you put it on. But when these are just sample sticks, that's just an extra step I don't feel like doing. And you know, I'm having to learn here too because this is new. I mean, this is only what, my 3rd nail I've painted with this stuff, but look how much better coverage I'm learning as you learn how much you need. Isn't that pretty, y'all? Look at that. So let's put that under there, and I'm going to try to grab a different brush and hope that I can get just as good a results with a plain gel brush as I can with the brush that goes with that. It's tiny, 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 and I don't know why, unless it's to save product. I'm not really sure. So maybe I should get a little brush like that. Let me open my little drawer. Eric install me some drawers here under my desk that comes out. And look here, I don't know if these will be too small, but I have these little brushes that are similar to those, but they're little cheapos, so I don't know if they'll do as good. And you can also use these things to paint with, like I've got. And this is a Maniology one. That's a fairly expensive brush there. And then we got this one. So let me get me some different brushes out, and we'll try them out. Why not experiment while we're doing this, right? But when I get done swatching them, I want to try doing like some swirly lines on some of these and see if my plan of what I was wanting to use these for is accurate and that they're going to be awesome for artwork. That's what I'm hoping. Let me get my little brush holder I got off of Amazon that keeps the brushes from laying them down and making a mess, like so. So let's try it. Let's do the pink with this little brush here. We'll just try them as we go and see what happens. I'm going to get me some base on here. Condition this brush. And then clean that off like so. Let's dip into this pink. But see, this is almost like a pudding. I'm going to lower y'all a little bit so maybe you can see the screen a little better. Hang on. I'm running out of camera cord there. Let's see if that don't get y'all down to where we can see the action a little better here in just a minute once I find the middle of the camera. Okay, let's see. So we need to move over here. There we go. All right. Let's do it, girls. Let's do it like we normally do. Look at that coverage, y'all. But these are awesome, too, that you can take and put these, drop this down in your purse. But it doesn't say anything about it. But on the website, it talks about just dropping them down in your purse. And then you just have to have your bottle of top coat and base coat and your little portable light. And you're good to go with them. And this takes the place of nine bottles of regular gel polish. I don't know if they're meaning it holds 9. I took it that meant that it will go as far as 9. I don't know if that's what it means, but we'll find out as I'm swatching them and learning. Dropped my stick in the floor. Hang on, let me get my swatch stick. I dropped it. So tell me, did anybody have any fun today? Did you get to see that little beautiful little Isabella today, Kimberly? Tell me how everybody is. And I guess I can just move this over here to show y'all what I'm doing and then set it back out of the way. But I'm just taking, and see, another reason I don't want to leave this over here is because these lights that are shining on this, look, it's almost trying to cure this on the palette because I work under such bright lights. So we do this. Then we're going to take our little lint-free wipe that has the alcohol on it and do like so. Oh, I forgot in talking that I was supposed to dab it first. Because, like, see how that white come out of that? I forgot to do that and make sure there wasn't any colors in it. But this is a cheap little $1 set of brushes. And it seems to be working pretty good. But their prices are so inexpensive. You can get the Modelones brush set for, I think, $5. And then my code saves you another 15% off of that. And they have Afterpay. They have all the goodness going on. So what color do I need to do now? This orange, I believe, is where we were at. And see, I'll try it with one of these here in a few minutes. We're just playing. I just needed my girls today. Oh, you know, I felt so awful to not be able to get to see Ryder and tomorrow being Easter. But y'all, I just didn't want to go out and with my eyes almost swelled shut, you know, and my nose is all raw underneath where I was crying. And I know, I mean, that sounds so stupid for me to even admit, but I mean, that was a huge part of my life, and just I just felt betrayed. That I didn't at least get to demo that tool after I spent 2 days making the video for it. You know, I just don't see why it couldn't have at least waited and we got a little bit of notice to give y'all time to order from us one last time or something. You know what I'm saying? And I think, yeah, I did start saying, I think I'm doing this on the wrong side. Did I do that on the inside like I meant to or not? But yeah, I did. And what I'm finding with these cheaper brushes, even though, you know, these are not as soft as the other ones, I'm finding if you use just a little more polish, and it may be that you're supposed to use that much. I don't really know. I've never used this before. That's why I'm so excited. But y'all, did y'all see those awesome colors that I got from my builder gels that mainly are, I got a white so far, ink, and a beige that are basically like a French manicure color to where I can do my base gel under my Tip Beauty stuff. But see, ain't this a cute little deal? Let me see if I can show y'all how my little things are working out. See how my little brushes just stay right in that, and it holds it up off the table and everything. So let's see. Now I'm going to get you back into the action. But I want y'all to be up on the top screen where you don't have to close the chat. Ow, I just hit my funny bone and it was very funny. That wasn't funny at all. That wasn't funny at all. But yeah, I'm trying to get it to where we're up at the top of the screen stuff. And I'm hoping like crazy that that bright light off of that webcam don't cure this polish right in front of our eyes. Because it could happen. Alright, y'all, here we go. Let's try my... See, I've never even used this... But see, you could take... And here's what I'm thinking. You could take your liners and like, look, y'all, I'm going to do with this one because that's the color I'm getting ready to paint with anyway. But watch, this is what I'm thinking. And then I'm going to cover it up by painting it. But this is my thoughts of like, look, you can make all your little dots. And then let me see here. I want to try something else. I want to take and where's my little... Here's what I want to try. And you can use different brushes. Probably to do a swirl with, it'd be better to have a one with longer bristles. But I'm just wanting to see how this runs down a nail. And just regard those dots. What can I do for that situation? I'm going to try to wipe these sort of out. Oh yeah, there we go. We're cooking with gas now. So it looks like I'll be using this brush for this color instead of that one. This is what my plan is. Imagine if you just wanted to put some swirls down it, right? And you can take and scoop this stuff out and put it over on a palette. That's what they suggest. But just for the sake of ease, I'm just going to try this because I just want to see if it swirls down. Like to make those accent lines and stuff. This is what I'm hoping works. I'd probably have to do this on the top though, wouldn't I? I don't see how I could do that down in that inside. Yeah, look, y'all. It would work better if I had scooped some and got it out to where I could get the brush in it good and smooth it out. But I'm just wanting to see, and a longer brush like I thought would do better because it'll make a better swirl. But look, y'all, this is what I bought it for. Was for like ombre, and you wouldn't even have to do this on the bottom coat. You know, you can mix this. You can do it on top of dip powder, acrylic, poly gel, whatever you want. But yeah, I think when I get a longer brush that has longer bristles to where it'll swirl better. Because this one is short and it's not holding enough polish. This is more for like detail, not really a swirl brush. But and especially for the first time. So I guess we're going to do the polish on this side this time because I've already got it on there. So why not use it unless I can get it off. Let's see what happens. If it comes off, I'd like to put it on the inside where I like to keep the where I paint at. I'm going to try to see if I can't get this off without it leaving a real bad residue. Now this is a cheap art brush. This is not even for... I've used it for gel polishing many a time. I'm just going to clean off. Now, don't know how this polishes. Oh, and I didn't condition the brush with gel polish. Oh well. This one may be a hot mess because I didn't fix the brush. And like I say, this is technically not a fingernail polish brush even. This is just an art brush. Still, that's pretty. It's not bad. And see, when I didn't clean my brush, I see a little thing that got in the polish. So let me clear that off. But we'll swatch these right fast. And then I want to show y'all the builder gel. Oh, and you know what? I should take and snap some pictures with these Tip Beauty and pop them off. And let's try the poly gel or something. Okay, now let's use this brush and let's do this lighter pink, the baby pink. Okay, I need some more base coat on my little thing here. Oh, and I'll show y'all. Don't let me forget. Kimberly, you or somebody remind me to show you how they show an awesome way to do an ombre blend, like especially if you're blending down the middle, up and down. Want an ombre where they take and they put like one color here and then right beside it put the other color and they swap back and forth to where this side has one color and this side has one color, and you just go up and down till they blend a little bit. I'll show y'all. This is supposed to work real good for that, so we'll try. And the more you use this as you're painting with it, y'all, as you're working with it, it warms up and gets softer as you're painting with it on fingernails, to where it gets like it's, it's like it, I don't know, it's like it warms up and becomes easier to work with as you're brushing with it. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Like I say, this is one coat. Let me move over. I don't want my light to go off because I got my arm in there because I got my... I'm the world's worst to have all these bottles of gel polish open right in front of my light. Thing where a lady suggested, and I thought that that's a great idea and I should do it. But they suggest not to work in front of your light and when you're just doing swatches, because your arm don't need to go in it anyway. To turn your nail light to where your arm's sticking in is to the side, so it doesn't cure the stuff and the brushes you've got laying out here. It can cure those while the off of it. So they suggest turning where you stick your arm in to where that you won't get an over... what would you call that, even like an overspray maybe or whatever of that light hitting where you're working. Oh, and this little deal here came in. This little file came in with those tips that I bought, the 200 for $5 or whatever it was. It's an awesome prices. Let me get us some more brushes. Luckily, I've got about 5 billion of them, so that shouldn't be a problem. Y'all know we've met, right? Oh, and y'all, I'm not going to be until I find me something else that I like to use for my hair. But once I do find something I like for my hair, I'll be selling out my head candy stuff. But in the meantime, all the swag I've got, like bags and stuff, if y'all would like any of them, I would love to sell some of them. Because I have a whole cabinet over here I have to where when I do giveaways, y'all can pick through them. But, I'm not going to promote the company by giving away their products free after this, So that's a given that I won't be offering their products in my giveaways anymore. So I will be selling them. And I'm so tempted to say this, but I don't want to have to say it, but I guess I'll have to. That dang tool was awesome, y'all. That killed me. I hated the commitment issues. And this new one is dang. Did y'all see my hair in those straight pictures in my post yesterday? Man, they look so good. I was so... And I wasn't going to talk about it, but I don't care. Like I asked Mandy, we're supposed to have a 10-day, any customer for that matter, is supposed to have a 10-day where you can get your money back if you're not satisfied with the tool. And I asked her about sending it back, and she told me to contact customer service on the line and say that it wasn't working right and it got too hot. And it's like I told Silvana, no, if she won't let me send it back unless I lie, I'll just keep it because I'm not going to lie. That's not the truth. And I'm not going to tell a lie that I have to answer to someday over an $80 tool. I'm just not. I didn't figure it would be a problem, and she'd say sure because that was in our policy. But I will tell you, you might want to take a look at the warranty policy. As I say, it's not we anymore. It's them now. That they snuck in on the website here lately. There is no longer a lifetime warranty with the tools. For the price you pay, you get a 1-year warranty. And we didn't know it until a customer brought it to our attention. And I don't know if she was unhappy because they wouldn't replace her tool or if she just noticed it on the side. I just know that I'm in a group with the Kandy girls, and I was like, did they tell you anything about our warranty changing? And here I've been on their site all this time saying we have a lifetime warranty, and it's not even true. They done a Houdini act and changed the website and didn't even tell. I mean, that's here at the end. That's the kind of info we got, is that we found out stuff from customers and after customers, and found out when customers would come to us and say, did you see this? There was no such thing as us being informed anymore. We didn't know what was going on from Adam. You know, but I kept holding on and thinking it's going to come out. It's going to be okay. And like I say, I don't know if the person that I really, truly cherished and thought was a good friend of mine knew and didn't tell me, you know, and let me buy that tool knowing I don't have a lot of extra money. I mean, shoot, I'm just going to say it. I barely made enough to leave a $10.99 last year. It was under $1,000, I can tell you that, from Head Kandy. Because of, you know, everything. It's just awful. But we struggled through, and I still work dang hard to try to save it. Because it wasn't about as much about the money. It's never been for me. You know? And I just felt like we deserved for more than what we got. But say I still love her, because I don't know that she knew ahead of time. I do know that she told me before she told a lot of the other. Before the blank email went out, I did get a personal text message, but I'm so awful at technology that I didn't know until the girls had got the email and was complaining about it happening. Then I found out that I had a text. I didn't even know till they did. So they knew first anyway. But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. From what Silvana said, the call came through from the big people to shut it down yesterday, but none of them knew. But I find that hard to believe the vice president didn't have no prior notice at all. But I mean, that could be the way it is. I've never met the owners of this. I don't know. So I just have to believe, you know, I don't know. I'm just hurt by it all, y'all. But I do know, and they just went, and what they did to us just proved all the lies that's been going on for the last year that is behind why all this happened. And that's all I'm going to say on that. But they just proved the case for the other side. By, you know, we have babies. You know, I don't have babies, but some of these Head Kandy girls have babies to feed. Stacy has a little toddler that's just learning to walk. You know, I mean, this just wasn't right. It just wasn't done right. If they knew about it, and why did I pick that brush up? Just talking to y'all and I get sidetracked. I picked up a brush I already used when I was supposed to be picking up one of these over here that don't have anything on it yet. So don't ask me anything because I don't know anything. Yeah, I have no clue. All I know is that I did get a premature text, but I didn't know about it. Um, but that's my fault for not. I mean, I'm not out in the real world where I usually get text. Most everybody Facebook texts me because y'all don't. There's very few of y'all knows my phone number. So when I hear my phone ding, and I guess I should take that as a learning experience and change my notification from a text message and a social media message to where when it dings, it'll be different and I'll know that. Because I just took it for granted that it was the girls talking, about the stuff we always talk about. And I'm in groups where we share our post and then we go and like it for Farmasi to try to help our algorithm build up, and stuff. Where we comments and likes and stuff. So my phone dings all day long. And I don't think nothing about it. If somebody wants my attention, you have to call me. Because I have, it's like sometimes you tune out stuff, and until I hear it ding more than one time in a row, it really doesn't get my attention. It's like when a baby makes a sound and then when they cry, it's like, uh-oh, that's a sound I needed to get a hold of, right? Yeah, it's the only thing I know to say is that I have to have a little bit more of a nudge than that. And y'all, you wouldn't have to use the little brushes like I'm using if you weren't doing the inside of the swatch. If you were doing your nail, you could let them flare out more and stuff. I'm going to try this thing and see how it does. Let me get the one that's supposed to be like a brush. Where is it? I know it was sitting here a minute ago. Let's see what happens. Let's try this. Oh, you know what? And this is made to write with. Let's try this and see what happens. I'm just going to see if it makes a pretty good line. Look, y'all. Look. That does work pretty dang good. I do have to say so myself. That's what these things are. These are silicone writing pen like things for nail art. And these are another thing that was very inexpensive. See my phone? Did you hear it just ding just now? It dings all day long. I don't pay it no attention. And I've got all of them but one on Do Not Disturb. So I don't even know which one dinged. But I'm concentrating on spending my time with the girls. I needed this. Uh-oh. I'm hearing a lot of dings. Something must be going on. That was the third ding in a row. See, like when my live messes up, Vicky's my right-hand girl. She knows, and she calls me. She called me when I was trying to figure out why it wouldn't let me switch back to my camera and microphone from playing my presentation. And then, I've started lives with that before. I don't know if it just had a bug in the system when I done that. Because when I restarted it, I was afraid to try to start it. But it wouldn't let me stop that. It's like it was froze on it. But I do know Facebook's acting weird today because it wouldn't even let me share to my story. Oh, and I didn't even need to do that one. Dang, I'm so dang bad. I already did the other day with y'all. I forgot. So I already did that already. But I might as well cure these two that need it. So let me see which one of these. One of these has to go up because I painted on the top of it. So let's see. Let's put them babies in there and nuke them. Remember what I said. Close it. And I'm just going to do like this and cover my brushes up with my hand. Because these will cure the light that spills out that you have to cure the stuff enough to make it clumpy. So let me see what happened. Well, I can't take my hand off of there. I was going to see what the text is going on or something wrong. There's another one. Oh, shit. Hang on. I just saw what they're talking about on my computer. Hang on a minute, y'all. Hold the phone. Oh, y'all, no way. Let me get my chat open. See, this mouse is on a manicure pad and it's sticky instead of being like a mouse pad. But I don't have room for a mouse pad, so this doesn't work good. Oh, what is this? Let's see. I wonder how long he said that. I think we all just have shred. Oh, the comment to them. This is the head candy girls. Where I said I just feel naively. I never get it when people are lying to me and being dishonest. I don't. I mean, I just don't think that way. I'm just an old lady that I say what I mean and mean what I say, and I just always think everybody else does that. And I have found in this business, I've had a lot of people that can look you in the face and stab you in the back in a flat second and not even care. And I think it's that, I was an awesome judge of character when I'm looking at somebody because I can usually tell when people's lying face to face. But when you're behind a screen like this, it made it to where I was more vulnerable because I couldn't see if they had a smirk on their face or if they darted their eyes if they cut their eyes to the right, they're usually lying, because I know stuff, body language, and I could usually tell when a person was lying. Now I see you. Where was you, Vicky? What happened? This is the first time I've seen your comment. It's just been Kimberly that I see. Hang on, let me look. Yeah, see, there you are. Oh, you just came in you was in the wrong page, wasn't you? You must have been on one of the shares, girlfriend. Because I've got my phone here and you wasn't on my phone either. Let me see what this says. I gotta look at a picture. Hang on, y'all. How do you zoom in a picture on Messenger to make it bigger when you're on a computer? I have been here the whole time, still been fighting with the... See, and my phone wouldn't even let me share to my story. I think this is a Facebook deal today, what's going on. Let me see here. I got to get my phone out, y'all. I can't figure out how to zoom in on what they're saying. Something about Walmart. So hang on. And I got to quit talking while I'm thinking because might be not supposed to say. Such a dork. Let's see. I think somebody just found the warranty thing on the website. I think that's what this is a picture of. Yeah, they slid that in on us. We didn't even know as affiliates. So let's see what it is. I see that it's the site. See, I gotta stop talking. Stop, Matt Glammy. Keep your mouth shut. Let's see. Please note, we will be discontinuing. Oh, now they've cut out the beauty salons program also. I'm telling you, they'll be out of business by the end of summer, if not sooner. There's no way feasibly possible. I am, Terrell. I am. And running my mouth and just yakking away. As usual. But now they've cut out the stylist where they stocked. Some of the stylists carried our products as retail and bought wholesale. They've did away with that program now. Oh, Launch is in Walmart on clearance. Wow. What's going on? Is anybody a Launch person to know why Walmart has their stuff on clearance? because I am looking for another brand. And I don't care if y'all save money, but I've just always heard that it was awful and it dried your hair out. But then they say that it's a lot better than it used to be. But you know what? I had 5 people come to me offer me options just since yesterday. So I'm pretty fortunate in that case. Not for very long. I just looked at it a few weeks ago, I think. I'm so confused. Oh, I get it. Does anybody know, has Launch got something going on? Are they in financial trouble too? Their stuff's on clearance at Walmart? Dang, I'll be withdrawing my application. Because I sent in a thing, and I sent in a thing to them, and I sent in one to Foxy Bay as well. Not that I'm going to go with the first one that takes me, but I'm not even going to start and put my money into a company. You know, they first have to vet you by how many followers you have in your work. So I feel like before I'm going to put money into them, I want to know that I would be accepted if I'm interested. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a lot of money to waste on hair tools. I've got plenty of them, evidently. So I sent in the application for the program. Before I'm going to put my money in it, I want to know that my following's big enough, because some of them won't take you unless you've got, 10,000 followers. And I don't have that many. I've got almost 2 here, around 2 on TikTok, and like 600 on Instagram. Oh, I wasn't seeing your comments either, Kimberly. No, I've not seen anything. It went from dead silence. Yeah, I've not seen y'all's comments at all. And I've got the extra phone here and I don't even see them there either. But Facebook's got a glitch. Let's just try to get through it. And if you talk to me, y'all two are my girls anyway. If I'm ignoring you, call me or message me. I've got a phone right here. I got 2 phones that I ain't using right here right now. So if something's going on and it don't work, well, we'll find a way to fix that problem, right? Y'all just message me or something. But yeah, I just thought y'all was silent. I thought they're so quiet today. So I'm just jabbering on. But y'all were on my Hair Candy and Farmasi Addicts page where my phone is live also. Let me move these blank swatch sticks out of the way till I get so I can lay out these ones that I need to paint. Oh, obviously they have to be, because that's ridiculous. I'm wondering if that's what was going on with of why my software did so funny, and it wouldn't even let me share to my story. So Facebook must be having a issue, is all I know. But I'm trying to lay these out in the colors because, like, there's 2 pinks. So, and I went in order of the way they was in the palette. So I want to keep them in order so I don't flub it up. So let me get some of my brush conglomeration here cleaned up. But yeah, I eventually am going to sell this head candy stuff. But I'm not going to until I find a replacement first, because if it takes me 2 years till I find something I'm satisfied with, I'm not going to bring it to y'all until it's good. Like I say, I did apply for Foxy Bay and Launch, but if I don't like their stuff, then that'll be the end of them and I'll just move along. I'm not in any hurry. I wasn't in a hurry when I found head candy, I found them because my hair was falling out. I wasn't looking for a job. I was just like, no way this crazy lady on Facebook's got products better than the Paul Mitchell and the Redken and stuff that I'm using. And it was good. So I was wrong then. I have been wrong many times in my life. But you know the difference? I'm not ashamed to admit it. I was wrong, and I will tell you I was wrong. But now, on the other hand, I have not tried any of the salon products in the last 6 years to know how good they are. They may be so much better than that, and in that case, we'll just have to see. And I may have to just not do, um, because I love Farmers. That goes their shampoo, and they just came back with the revitalizing one for thinning hair that has the garlic and caprixel in it that I love so much that they delisted a while back. It just came back this week. And I know garlic and caprixel. Garlic sounds awful, but you don't smell it at all. Kimberly, you've tried the garlic before, haven't you? I'm pretty sure you tried it a time or two. Now, the oil that you put on before you wash it, that has the serum that you leave on for 30 minutes, it does have a slight smell, but you wash it out. You leave it on for 30 minutes and then you wash your hair. And then uh, uh, what am I trying to think of here? Let me figure it out. I'll get it spit out here in a minute. Which side did I paint on this one? Oh, yeah, here we go. This is the one that's completely different. And I even got purple on the back of it. I got to fix that. I clanked my brush together and got purple on it. Hopefully it won't show up in the color. Oh, I think I got it. We're good. Look at the tiny little dots I'm using. This is crazy coverage, I'm telling you. And like I say, I'm being on the stingy side because I don't want to waste it and put it in my brush that I'm not going to need it. So if you do try this and once you get the hang of it, I'm sure it'll be a lot better. I'm not dissatisfied with it. I just wanted you to know that I am intentionally going on the stingy side just because I don't want to wipe it off on that lint-free towel when I'm done. Because I've scooped a big old hunk of it out and I didn't need that much, So see the lights I work on? Look, it's curing this stuff. So let me clean my little palette and put some fresh base coat down. Y'all would be so shocked to know how much transmitting these signals over the air, how much, like I look at my pictures sometimes and like look back at my videos and I'm like, that was awful. And I swear, I know I'm not beautiful. I know that. I'm not saying that I am, and I'll never try to say that I am. But I swear my makeup looks 10 times better in person than it does on these lives and on these pictures. And I know a lot of the girls, and especially the big ones, use Lightbox and all these to edit theirs, and that's how they get those awesome where they look so perfect thing. But I don't. I take the picture and it's like, because I'm not vain enough to where I have to look pretty. And that's why I mostly do lives instead of like reels and stuff. That you get more sales from reels and stories and all that kind of thing, because I'm just wanting to help y'all. And if I make some money on the way, that's even better, but I don't take all that time to edit down and make all these clips and stuff. I just show it, here it is, and that's the end of it. So now watch, look how that is. And if I didn't have that setting over there, it would probably harden completely. But see how y'all saw me wipe this, I guess the camera had a wide enough angle to show that I wiped that on the towel. And it's amazing how much of this works out. Look at that. But yeah, the trick is to rub in that base coat and get that out of that brush. And if you didn't have one that had a cap on it, you'd go to use it the next time and it would be stiff as a board. But I still always, even after this, I've got one of these little damping dishes that I put alcohol in, that I dip in before I ever end with mine anyway. Let me get my little thing here. And see, I've got what I do, and what I suggest is a good idea is I have, and I figure out where it is, I'll show you, because I move stuff constantly. I'm constantly a person that tries to make things better, and I move stuff so much I can't keep up with it. Here's my bottle with the little dropper of alcohol that's usually sitting here. I don't know why I would have took it to the makeup, but let me see if it's over on my other desk. Hang on. Knowing my luck, I've dropped it off the edge of the table and it's under there with my feet somewhere. But hang on, I'll be right back. I'm going to look and see if I see it over here anywhere. Because I sure don't see it sitting on my nail desk. But worst come to worst, I ain't going to worry about it because I've got a bottle right here. And they say to use 75 or above, but I use the 90%, 91% alcohol is what I use to clean my brushes with. And I just put it all down in my little thing. And they do it like that to where they wipe. I like to take and just dip it in to make sure that it comes out. And you get all of it out, as I do that with it. Because see, there's still more coming out. Now, let's see if we can't be cooking with gas. Because I want to use this brush to try doing that, where you put one color here and one color there in a few minutes. So I want her to be good and clean. So let's put a little bit of base coat in there. And put that over there. And set that there. Hey, Ruby. Hey, hey, hey. How's it going? Let's see. Is that the purple? Yeah, it is purple. Okay. Here comes the purple. And let me move that back in the middle. There we go. And it's so funny. I didn't even plan this, but these cups like Easter, don't they? But they do, and they do make these colors. I swear, I got the wrong brush. I guess not. I'm going to try that and see. Yeah, that is, no, I don't think that's the same color. I think I've picked up the wrong brush. Hang on. Oh, that's orange. Whoops. Sorry, y'all. No, that's the pink. I guess that is that color. Oh, yeah. I see it right there on it. Purple. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Now I see the purple. It's almost like a pinky purple. And like I say, I don't, I go on the shy side until I figure it out. A lot of these people that I've seen on YouTube, they'll scoop way down in there. But I don't want to waste it. I want to figure it out. I want to use an adequate amount. And the only way I'm going to know is by adding a little bit more each time till I get as much as I need, right? And did I have to do that one on the top? I guess I did. You know what? I'm such a dingbat. I forgot. I got 2 of those white nails. I still got to get the white back out. me see if I can find a different brush here. And I'm just going to... Oh, let's do it with one of these. Did I ever do this or did I get sidetracked? I think I did. I got sidetracked. I wanted to try the silicone thing you're supposed to be able to use for that too. So, why better way to find out than now, right? Let's see what oh, it's got to do the inside with this. I bet this won't work just because of I can't get it down in there. Had it been that I needed to do the top like most normal people, that probably would have worked. But that's the wrong side of the swatch. So, hang on. Let me get that brush back out. Here we go. Because I forgot to put the last coat on this one. That's pretty dang good if you ask me. And especially for the small amount, right? Now I feel like we've done this already. Let's clean the brush. And like I say, the way I normally do it is I stick it down in the that's called a dapping dish. That's what the little dish is called. And then I dip it down in the thing with alcohol, and then I put it in the gel polish. And look, that is working a lot better to where that's not working any out this time. So there's suggestions that I've seen on lives and stuff of people who's used this stuff before. They say to do this method first, but I say put a little bit of alcohol in it, then do the gel, and then you can wipe it on a lint-free towel. And if you need to dip it again, if it's completely pigmented, and then of course we're going to do that, store it, right? And then you just do like that to line your bristles up. Because if I hadn't have forgotten and I'd have done that on my expensiver brushes, I wouldn't have two little bristles sticking out sideways. But that's one of those shoulda, coulda, woulda kind of things. And I didn't, don't, and hadn't. So if anybody's trying to talk to me and I'm not seeing the comments because the last thing I see is Ruby saying hey to me, send some emojis up so I know. And I would love it if you do that during my live. So when you think about it, just tap the likes and the hearts over to the side because those do help. And that way I would know if I saw hearts going up because I'm not seeing the comments even on the phone. But I can usually carry on a conversation with myself so y'all could see my craziness and not even worry about it, right? Y'all know I'm going to sit here and just ramble on. I've got so many personalities. I don't need. I can carry on with my own personalities having a conversation. That's the sad part. But see, even these cheap little set that I got, I think was like $1 or $2 for all 5 of them. Doing that with the base coat. See what I was talking about the lights? Look, that light overspray cured that polish, and it was sitting over here on the back of my brush because you know I didn't put the brush under the light. But the lights I work under or cast off from my gel light set the gel on the bridge of that brush. But now if you're doing some that don't have a cap, don't leave that base coat in it or it will harden it. Okay, so let's see. I've done that one. Now let's do this pink one. Let's see here. I think I already done the pink one, right? Did I already do this one, y'all? I don't even remember at this point. Let's add some more on it. I don't even know. I'm telling you. Of course, I have had a rough 24 hours. I felt like a dirty dog that I let my work problem make it to where I didn't go see Ryder today, but I just didn't. My eyes are even sore to the light, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think we're seeing head candy go under the surface right in front of our eyes. And that's sad. I love the products and I love the people I worked with. And like I say, I'm never going to say that I 100% believe that they did anything behind my back, because I don't know that they did. And I'm not going to live in that kind of thing to where I let them kind of negative thoughts in anyway. You know, that don't do anybody no good. And you normally wouldn't have to be doing all this brush cleaning business if you wasn't like me and doing 5 billion colors at the same time, because we're only doing one nail and changing. Right? Okay. Let's do this little baby here. Oh, I've got a brown swatch somewhere I got to find. Oh, there it is. I got them out of order, y'all. So see, that tells me I need to get to painting these, because I don't want my little pot to, because even if you don't have enough light on anything, you know, I wouldn't suggest leaving it sitting out. But y'all ain't going to be working under 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 LED lights and then a spotlight on your webcam shining at what you're doing either. So now let's clean this little baby. I wondered. You're Ryan? Yeah, no. But you know, did you catch the comment where he goes, "Hey, Joyce, oh, you're one of the ones that's still with us." And I thought that was weird last night, and then to have that happen today. Oh, I just can't. I just can't. I mean, the curiosity of me wonders, did he know? Did Mindy know? You know, did they have a say in it? Did they not know? But it does me no good to try to sit and try to figure that stuff out. That doesn't serve me well. And that's why I needed my girls. I needed y'all to talk to, so I'd quit sitting here with thoughts going on in my head, you know? Because like I say, I barely made enough money last year to even need to file taxes. It was under $1,000. And y'all know you dang self, I spent more than $1,000 on products and stuff to do the job. It's pretty sad to have a 20% pay cut in a year, and it's not even their fault. We know whose fault it is. We know. And like, remember, don't use gel polish and leave it in the bristles of these brushes that are not got a cap on them. So, got that one clean. Now let's do this beige one that I got out of sync. And I have a brush over there somewhere with beige on it, but I can't see it for the thing. So we'll just do it again with this brush I just cleaned. And I hope y'all can see these good. And once I get them painted and we see, and if that would quit sliding, that would help the process some. When I try to dip in, the palette's sliding. But yeah, maybe we'll take that white one and do some kind of artwork with it. But I think I would love to swatch these other colors of like my builder gel and my poly gel. And I mean, if y'all have time and want to hang long enough, I wouldn't even care. I just have to take and stop for just long enough to take a picture of my. Can y'all believe I haven't let life get in my way so bad that I've went almost 2 weeks. My Tip Beauty Live's coming up next week. Will be 2 weeks. And I still ain't even took my pictures of my nails yet. So I just need to take, since I've got extra phones, that won't be a problem. Take some pictures of these and I can pop them off And I'd like to try that polygel. Did I tell y'all that one of the polygels I got, I only got one to try it with to see first, is a cat's eye one that you use the magnet and it pulls the metallic flash around into the where the magnet's shining, and then you cure it, and it's like all the way through the layers of the whole nail because it's polygel. So I am really excited to do all this neat stuff. So maybe we should swatch this stuff and keep on swatching to where then we can move on to polygel or something next. But I would like to do a polygel nail and see what a small amount this is. I hope y'all can see that that's just a little bitty daub. And if you were doing your whole nail, you could take a big, if you were doing like a few nails at one time, you could take and scoop down in there and have enough to do 2 or 3 nails on the brush at the same time. I'm just having to get a small amount because I'm only doing 1 nail and then I'm done. But look, y'all, this is where it's so much thicker. I can take and put this on the brush, okay? Watch this. You can take and put this on the brush. Watch this. Smooth her out just a little bit. And you can even put like thin spots in it if I can get it to do it to where you can see it. And it will self-level because of its thickness. All you got to do with this stuff, and that's, you know, that's some of the stuff that I see, because I consider it working time because I spend at least every day, probably at least 4 hours a day watching something to try to learn new tips and tricks that people are doing, because I'm not out in the real world, so that's the only way I can do it. And while that's setting a lot, just like when you do polygel or builder gel, and if you've got, if it's starting to get toward, or even gel polish, if you're having a problem with flooding your cuticles, do everywhere in the middle first, then do right near your cuticles, and then flip them over like that, and gravity will pull them away from your cuticles. If you're a person that floods your cuticles often, I don't know if y'all have ever noticed that I do that, but that flattens it all out, because it's not like, it's gel polish. I just love it. It's nothing like any other product of polish, because it'll keep moving until you cure it. And you can take and, like, if you notice when I'm painting my own, I hold mine like this, and that keeps it to where it's net. Because if you hold your hand like this, you can get your cuticles flooding. You never even touched it. But if it's sitting there for an amount of time, it will move. So I always do this. And a lot of times y'all will see me do this when I'm doing my bases with the thicker products, because I'm letting them level back out before I harden them. So anyways, where are we? We're on to blue, and then we got green, the 2 greens, and we'll be done with these. Of course, I got to clear coat them, of course. I need to, you know what I need to do? I need to find some way to make, I'm going to move this. It doesn't technically need to be there. I'm not working on it. And it's making my stuff slide around, and it's driving me nuts. You know, because I push it and then it slides because it's sitting on a slick tile. But does this product look like something that would be useful to any of y'all? Or would you just basically do the regular gel polish or dip or acrylic? What's your thing, and what are your thoughts on this? I'm really glad that this came out. Like I say, and like if you were doing your toes, to where, you know, your little toenails don't lay straight, and like you're doing your little pinky toe, for instance. See, look at all that I'm wasted by having it over on the napkin because I'm just doing 1 nail. See all this extra that I'm just wiping off? So that's why I try to get a small amount, because I'm only doing that one fingernail. Now let's clean this baby up. Get all the remnants of gel out of it. Because even though these are inexpensive brushes, small little things like this keeps them in good shape. Wow, heavens to Betsy, all my base coat is already setting up, and it's way over here, at least 2 feet away from where I'm working. It's way over. This is I think it's a 4x6 little dinette table that we got, and I didn't use the dining chairs that goes with it, and just had Eric put it together for me out of the box, and we never even put the chairs together. Guess I could, where if I ever was comfortable with somebody coming here, and they could sit over on the other side, but I'm still so weirded out by germs with my health. If I was smart, I'd have moved these brushes over here to this side where I could see them better a long time ago, not wait till I only have 2 left to paint. Who's still here? Tell me, tell me. Okay, this one is the lighter one. I had to see which one was which. So this one is this one. And see how I'm messing with this and stirring it around in there, and it softens up a little bit. The more you work with it, it warms up and it gets smoother. See, look at that. I have a feeling that's way more than I need for this one nail. And like I say, if you were doing a few nails with it, it wouldn't matter, because you'd leave it on the brush and use it on the next nail, but I'm only doing one. I can't wait to get these top coated and get them into good lighting to where the light's not flashing off of them, to where I can show y'all. And I might as well make 2 of this one, since I already put 1 coat on it the other day and then 1 today. Why not? But look at that coverage. But I'm glad that what I thought, because I didn't really see anybody do it. I just thought pudding consistency, that would be great for artwork, because it wouldn't like run out and mix and blur off to the side. It would stay in its consistency. And like imagine doing marbled nails with this, to where you could let it do your little sharp line. Hey Mandy, hey girl, how are you? We're playing with Modelones, and the comments aren't working very well, so if you don't see me answer you, it's Facebook. The girls was telling me that a lot of other creators have been having problems for the last few days. So it's not just me, it's everybody. Facebook's not having good comment. It's working. But like if you wanted to do a real sharp line, you know how you do a real skinny line to do your marble streak, right? You could do your real thick, bold line with a thin brush with this. And then so you can take and you can buy, let me close this now. Hold on. Let me get me I'm so weird about stuff. Let's see, where is that little thing that I've been cleaning them? Oh, it stuck to my arm and fell on the floor. Okay, fine, be that way. I'll use this little paper towel, I guess. I was trying to clean that up a hair so that it doesn't smear when I stick the sticker back. Now, I'm just going to take, y'all. This could be a huge mistake. but that wouldn't surprise me. I do those a lot. And I'm just going to try to clean up a little bit so that when I stick my little sticker back on for safety measures, they say you don't have to stick the sticker back, but y'all know I have the worst luck on the planet. So I've been sticking my little sticker back that most everybody else peels off and throws away. But I'm just like, karma does weird things to me, and if it can happen, it'll happen to me. So I just been sticking my little sticker back, like so. And like I was saying, they say one of the huge uses is to use it in your purse. Well, I would not feel comfortable putting that in my purse without that little sticker thing on it for me, myself. Now, where is my cute little brush that came with it? But can you believe this was, okay, I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's 11:09. Okay. Okay, girlfriend, I understand. You can watch the replay and just call me tomorrow or something. Well, unless you're busy doing Easter stuff tomorrow. You probably been chalk painting, hadn't you? I bet you have. Have you made some of them awesome things that lady does, girl? I got to watching her live on your page, and I was like, dang, that is too neat. I need to take up crocheting and get back in it. It makes me have such fond memories of my granny who taught me to do it when I was 4 years old. And I'm a weird person. I like making baby stuff. Don't ask me why. And that comes with it. And let me look and see. I'll tell you. Like I say, I'm an awful salesman, so I can't say it costs blah, 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 because I don't remember. So hold on and I'll look and tell you. But it was very inexpensive. In my opinion, for 9 of those. And every one of the model ones. Did you notice that, Kimberly? Every little thing, even if it's $1, has its own little quality manual that comes with it. It's not the cheesy stuff. But here's some of the other selections you can get, the other palettes. And there's some of them that they're in a rocker series like, and they look like a old LP album, and they'll have like 15 or 18 colors in them. Yeah, this does. I want to make sure these directions went with the color cube. I'm funny about my stuff. I like everything staying exactly the way it goes. And I don't like it to be dirty. And like I used to flip out at the salon when I was still doing hair, or somebody got my stuff. Like they'd get my clippers that I just bought that I'd paid hundreds of dollars for that are way better than the ones they use, and then use them and not even clean them and leave dirty hair in them, and I would go ape. Like, who had the nerve to get in my stuff while I was gone, while I was off yesterday, and not only did it, but didn't even have the decency to clean your dang hair out of my stuff? If I go to the extra trouble to clean my clippers and you're going to get them because mine are nicer than yours, the least you could do is clean it. I'd get so mad. But I didn't care that they used it, but don't be hating on my stuff. Take better care of it. So let's swatch these here. Oh, guess I need to turn the light on. Forgot. I'll get some of these out and we'll swatch these. These will be fast to swatch. It's slower to swatch them, especially for me today because I'm just yakking. But we'll swatch these. These are the ones that's builder gel that comes out thicker, and you can actually structure and build nails out of this, and it's in a bottle. I personally like poly gel better. Builder gel has the slip solution. The thing about it is this is the basic breakdown if you're new to this kind of stuff. There's builder gel that you get in an actual cup, and you scoop out and work with it. And it's like the first gel that was ever invented back when I was doing nails. And it's thick, right? I mean, really thick. Then there's builder gel, builder in a bottle, they call it, which means because you have to use a slip solution because gel is so sticky that if you don't use slip solution, you won't never get it to come off of the brush and stuff. And um, it'll just make a big old glob. It's like messing with epoxy almost. But see how my lights is curing this on that brush from sitting there? Um, but yeah, there's regular, plain old-fashioned gel. Then builder gel. Then there's builder in a bottle. That means it's got the builder gel in it, but it's also got the slip solution added in it, so it's easier to use. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have said that. Kaylin, I missed a step. There's builder gel that's in the tub, and you scoop it out, and it's thick. Then there's poly gel that's in a tube that's a little bit thinner, and you squirt it out. Instead of scooping it up with the brush, you squirt it out. But it still requires slip solution like the other one does. Then you got builder in a bottle, which is what these are, and you don't have to mix the builder in it. It's sort of like the go-between. It's got the now I can clean some of this mess up. Oh wait, that brush didn't go on that. It went on my Maniology brush. I think this one brush was like $15 or something, $20. But it's for the stamping polishes. Anyway, then when you get to builder in a bottle, it's just like regular fingernail polish that you don't have to add the slip solution to your brush and anything you're touching to keep it from being so globby. But it's thinner, and so then you have to worry about that it's more apt to flood your cuticles, in my opinion. So I personally, my favorite to mess with, if I'm going to do gel, to not just paint with, but to actually try to build up a layer with it, like when I'm doing my base coat, is to do polygel, because it's thicker, and then I can make it thin as I need it to be by how much slip solution I add. I hadn't seen that. The one I seen was where she was doing the dragonfly on a box. She looks so familiar. She looks like somebody I should know. They say everybody has a twin, so maybe she just looks familiar as somebody I've known in my life. I'm not really sure. But she looks so familiar. Even her mannerisms. I got to watch because this one is painted on the top and these others are painted on the bottom. And if I turn them over wrong, I'm going to get fuzz off of my paper towel in them. Because I think two of them, is it one or two? I can't even remember at this point. That I painted. I guess it was just one that I actually painted the top of like you normally would. But like I say, if you make swatches, and I'm even going to give away the swatches that I made and the little rings for the polishes that I made to go with them, and most, and Kimberly and Vicky can both vouch for you, and you can watch the videos. The majority of the time when I sell my head candy stuff, the most of, like, I've got every monthly subscription box they had, sometimes more than one, and I had every version. Like every month I had the gel and the dip, because usually there was and I'm going to use the head candy top coat on this just because I want to save my Model 1s for when I'm actually doing my nails with. I know it sounds awful. I'm going to turn these around this way and see if I can't get them this way to where I can pick them up easier. Anyway, just for these swatch sticks, I don't want to waste my good stuff, and Head Candy went out of business on nails, and they quit having extensions, and they quit having lashes. I mean, if you can't see that Head Candy's going under the water and has been for a long time, I just kept trying to. I knew it was coming. But what hurt the most is the way it was done. You know, um, the way it was done. I feel like I should have been warned before I bought that tool not to buy it if I wasn't even going to get to do the live with it, and before I spent over 2 days of my time making a video that wasn't going to make it to go with the live. And like I say, that's my biggest struggle, is editing those videos and doing all that stuff. That's not something I'm good at. That's why I mostly do lives, and I don't have as big a following as the other people, because I don't have these easily accessible reels that plays at the top of my page. You have to actually sit and spend the hour watching my live, and usually with me it's more than an hour, because I don't know how to do all that stuff. Look, I left one in there. Whoops. At least it don't matter on these, because I'm just, watch this, I'm going to try to figure out how to pick these up, and we're going to do like 4 or 5 at a time here. And hope for the best. But yeah, I'm not going to waste my Model 1 stuff on these sticks. And I will show you though, and you'll see them when I'm doing them on me, that there's such a huge difference. I didn't expect it, but there's a huge difference between the feel. Kimberly, did you notice a difference with, in your opinion? Look, I said I was going to do that to save time, and still went to the trouble to go to separate these and lay them down one at a time. I was trying to mass produce these, but then I tripped up. And I hope I'm in camera. I hope. You know, and if I was smart, see now this, if you were doing a regular mani with that cube, you could do like I just did with the clear, because you wouldn't be changing, and you wouldn't be having to take such a long time, because you're doing inside the stick instead of on top of the nail like most normal people. But I do think that it pays for the way they work after they're done. It works so much better. But whenever I do these and nobody's here watching me, this is what she gonna do. Because see, they're on the inside and it ain't gonna matter. We gonna do this and fan them out. As soon as I get them to where I can hold them good, we're gonna do this, and I'm just gonna hold them under there and bring them right back out and do the second coat once I get them held the way I want them. Does anybody play card games? Do y'all sit? And I have to sit and get all my little cards lined up. I can't get it to hold that many. And they have to all be the same little length. I'm such a weirdo. I'm just very particular. My mom had this cassette tape. Who remembers cassette tapes? I got a cassette tape one time for my birthday. And my brother thought he was the next Elvis, I guess. And him and one of his friends would sit and sing on these tapes and make these mix tapes. And there was one my mom found, I guess I was probably in my 20s by the time she found it. And you can hear that he was picking on me and being mean to me. And and my mom had made him finally let me do some singing on because it was my tape recorder that I got. It was my present. And he'd basically taken it away from me because I'm the baby and I was the youngest. And so he was playing the song on the record player and singing along. And so he had finally let me gonna do one. And you could hear him going, "Well, if you don't know the words, just hum, stupid." But that's not the funny part because he was always being mean to me. And then you turn the tape over after it plays that side and you listen to the other side and it's me. And I'm whispering. And I'm saying, "Mel, look, I found my alcohol bottle finally, now that I don't need it anymore. This is my tape player that I got for my birthday. And my tape cassette that I done chores to earn the 79 cents to buy this. So you can't tell me to just hum the words if I don't know them, stupid." And I'm whispering because I don't want him to hear me and come beat me up. "If you don't know the words, just hum, stupid." Oh, he was so mean to me in more ways than one. He had middle child syndrome. Well, still has it. He wasn't the baby and he wasn't the firstborn son, so he was nobody likes me. Wait till you see these builder gels, Mandy. These are so gorgeous, and I'm gonna, like I say, I bought these to do my base coats with, and I think it's this coat is under my tips. It's this one or this one. I cannot remember if I done the nude or if I can't get my arm over there because my hand's in the way. I'll show you in just a minute. I can't get the bottles to stand up like that. But yeah, if you don't know the words, just hum, stupid. He was always but I'm probably even gonna give the people these swatch sticks that I made for my tree who buys the bottles and stuff because I don't have no use for this. Because y'all know I'm with Model Ones now, so why would I? There's some I'm still going to keep because I love them. For personal reasons, I might keep them because I like them. And besides, for the price of a bottle of polish from Head Candy, you can buy a set of 6 or 8 for, these Head Candy's prices was $8 a bottle. These you can get a whole set for what? $8 probably for a set of 10 or whatever. Plus you stack my code on it and say 15 more percent. And I tried to hold too many at one time. Let me see here. There we go. Now, let's throw another coat on here. Cure these. And let's move on to something else. Oh, my hand had a cramp in it, y'all, from sitting there holding that. So, because I actually got to talking and the light has been done for a while. Coming to my live is not like very productive. You're going to hear me ramble and ramble and ramble. But I'm stuck at home all the time while my husband's at work, and that leaves the dogs and me. So I have to ramble. That way, when y'all are here, it doesn't look as bad when I'm talking to myself when y'all are here. Right? But anyway, what I was saying is I can tell a huge difference in the way that the base and the top coat for Model 1s performs. It was an immediate. I think what it is, I don't think it's the formula. I think it's the quality of the brushes that's in the bottle is better. I don't think it's the product. I think these are just not as good of brushes on these as Model Ones has. You know, but you can't compare the two. Model Ones is one of the biggest brands in the world. They take what, 8 different versions of currency where they're so world known. They take Chinese, Australian, euros, francs, all of it. They take everything. I mean, this is a big deal, and I can't believe that I got accepted to them. And I can probably, if anybody doubts my word, I can get the email and show you that I was accepted for a year and didn't even know it. But this last year, in my defense, I have been sidetracked because of what's been going on last year and trying my best. I mean, that's what hurts so bad is I put so much into thinking at night, well, maybe this will help. Maybe this will help. You know, I tried my darndest and I put my heart into it and tried the best I could to try to save Head Candy from going under. And I evidently wasn't appreciated because they dropped me in a flat second. I don't know. I did get noticed, which it made me feel bad. And that's one reason I didn't say anything at first to the other girls because, you know, I know me and Mindy were closer friends because we talked, 3 times a week probably. You know, we just connected. We were just from the same age group. Both fought the battles, going through the hair battles of the 80s, learning, to do hair. And we just had I don't know, we just got each other. And I still don't know, and I'm not going to assume. And I'll never know if she knew ahead of time. And I'm not going to even let it taint me. But here's our colors, girls. Let me take the duplicates out where I did those on different days, but I wanted to demo them again to y'all and show you what they are. And I'll have to, let me make sure hold on. I'm going to aim y'all up a little bit to where I can have more room to get under here to show you these. I'm going to try my darndest to show you all these at the same time. If I can do it without my trigger finger issue you wouldn't believe how doing hair takes a toll on your body. But I've had both of my wrists operated on because the thing is it's like a secretary. Typing, it puts weird angles to your wrist, like what I'm doing right now and holding that for many hours. And like, I'm sure y'all know what I mean about that, standing in one spot and not walking. Walking is way easier on your body than standing still because you're shifting your weight as you walk compared to just standing there. And there are 2 greens and there are 2 pinks. Those aren't duplicates, but this, hold on. This one here and this one here is the same one. So I had to make sure I was getting the right one. And I've got 2 whites up here that we don't have 2. So let's take one out. Oh, I should have taken the one out. I thought I painted one. I forgot to paint the top side of the one that I painted on the top, which would be this one. I need to put the polish top coat on the right side. I forgot and didn't do it on the right side. But here we go, girls. If I can get them all fixed, I'm going to show y'all. And I may have to show you in 2 handfuls if I can't figure it out. Switch to my left hand. It's better. I don't know if I'll ever get them to where y'all can see them in one angle. Oh, I know what would maybe help. I'll put some down right here. Shorter, maybe. That would make them, because see, the problem is the webcams are square, and that's what makes it to where my camera zooms in so much that I can't do my makeup to this webcam, is that it's a square image, but the screens on what we're showing on is not square, and so it zooms in so much trying to fill the area. Here we go, y'all. Look at that. Aren't those beautiful? I look awful, y'all, so you're gonna see me. Be prepared. Only way I can show y'all these where the swatches look better and they don't have that flat glare on them is to do this. So be prepared. You're just gonna see me. That's all there is to it. If I can get them to where there's not a glare on them this way. Let me turn the light off on this webcam right here. Hang on, let me twist that off and see if that, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Let me know if when I turned that light off, if it made it to where it's too dark. But I was getting so much glare on them, and I just can't get them spread out the right amount to where you can see them all. But I will spread them out on my table and take a picture of them for y'all after the live to where you can see what the swatches look like. So let me throw a top coat on this right fast, and let's move on to something else. That was because like I say, I forgot that this one had to have the top coat on the top side, and I did it just like the others and put it on the wrong side. I love it. I think it's going to be an awesome thing, Mandy, for artwork, like I say. But like this right here, you can drop this in your purse, and they, from the website where I was reading about it, because I read every fact, use that chat GPT to research ingredients and check things out when I don't know. They say you can drop this in your purse with a bottle of top coat and your base coat, and this is equivalent to 9 bottles of polish. And I took it for granted that means that this will go as far as 9 bottles. I don't know if that's what they meant by it, but that's the way I took it. But we'll find out. But y'all saw that all I had to do was a tiny little bit on that brush, and it done the whole thing. So let me hang on, y'all get to see behind the scenes. Hold on. Let me move these sticks over out of the way now that those are cured. And I'm going to grab my little backdrop thingy. And I'm going to, well, let's swatch these first, I guess is what we need to do. I want to pop these nails off and try that builder gel with y'all, but that may be a tomorrow thing or a Monday thing. Just depends. If y'all get too tired and y'all want me to call it a night, I can. Because I know this ain't the real fun stuff, and this ain't the art kind, like what I want to do. But I try to do my stuff, you know, to where y'all are not seeing me work through and you're not seeing the real result. You're seeing me use this product that I've never used before in my life for the first time. And if I can do it like that from the first look, you know y'all can do good, because I've got shaky hands and everything else, you know. This one here, this poly gel that I was talking about, this one changes colors. Watch this. It in the daytime it's one color, and in the nighttime it's another color. It goes from purple and blue to clear and white. But yeah, they have color changing ones. I've got one poly gel in here somewhere that, like I say, is the cat's eye that does the effects, Well, like this polish here on these tips, you know, where you get the reflections that moves with the magnets. See, now look, this was clear a minute ago. And now that I've took it back out of the light, in the light, let me see if I can watch this. Let's see. We may have to do this fast. Let me get it in the dark first. And I'll be opening these polishes. But yeah, I want to get on to doing more art too with y'all. But I sort of got to get my swatches made to where I can tell what I'm doing. But if y'all don't like doing the swatches, I can do them behind the scenes if you don't enjoy them. It just depends. Now, see, it's clear almost. Now, let me see if I can get to where I can make this happen. I'm going to try to make it to where y'all can see what it does under this light. Watch this. Be prepared to see into my gel light. Hopefully it won't blind anybody. I wouldn't feel awful if that happened, but watch. Let's see if we can do it to where y'all can watch it change colors. If you watch it, it'll start turning blue. And I'm hoping that the light from the ring light and the lights don't mask this. But once it gets enough, see how it's starting? It's almost like a glow in the dark thing, but it's backwards. Instead of it glowing at night, it glows during the daytime and goes clear at night. It's like almost like a reverse neon. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Everything on Facebook's been messing up, Mandy. It sure has. Have you been having issues too? See what I mean? Now watch it turn clear again. If I can find the... There we go. See, it turns blue and purple under there. See that? Got to get my hand under there enough to make the light go on. Hang on. I have to trick my camera sometimes. My thing sometimes. Watch this. I'll stick a lint roller in there when I'm doing swatches. If y'all ever wondered why you see a lint roller on my nail desk, that's why. To make the light think I've got my arm stuck in there, but I don't know where the lint roller is right now. It's in that glob of stuff behind the light. Oh, you know, I'm such a dork. Watch this. I could have lifted the light up. Dang, see, I'm really a dork now. I bought a light that will show y'all and completely forgot. I'm so dingbat. I've got a portable light here that I got that I didn't need as far as needing a light. I just got it so y'all could watch the effects, and I forgot to use it. Dang it. Watch this. Let's see. Hang on. Let me get y'all to where y'all can watch it. Change colors here. Let me put this where it needs to be. Now watch. So, see, the camera is backwards, so I have to move backwards. And the lights on all these LEDs shining around everywhere changes everything anyway. And this is motion activated, so I got to trick this light into thinking I stuck my hand in front of it. You'll see it turning a blue-green. Now watch, it'll go clear again if I can hold it still. Isn't that wild? I just think that's neat. I'm one of those science nerds that's all about the inventions. Okay, and I don't think I even need this anymore since I'm not using art brushes, so let's put it away. Now, let's get back on task here, GLAMMY, and let's do these swatches. I only have to do 3 of these, and then this one is a cat's eye polish. I think this is what this is. Let me look. Yeah, cat's eye gel. And see, I haven't made a swatch for it yet or anything. But let's see. I need that top coat in a few minutes. And I got 3 builder gels. I thought, where's the white one? There's the white one, and there's a pink one. Where's the pink one? Oh, Here's the other ones. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. And this is, make sure I got all these over here and do them all at one time. There's top coat, base coat. And I've got, did I tell y'all I've got a top coat that's called Allure, I think. That's how you say it. Aurora. And it is a glittery top coat that puts a sparkle to it, to where you can take and imagine the artwork you could do with some nails doing that. To where, now these are the builder gel ones. I forgot. I need to roll them. Especially on builder gel, with it being thick, you don't want to shake it. Just roll it and twist it around a little bit. But don't do this. Just roll it, because you don't want to get air bubbles in it. If you do, you can take and spray alcohol, a little spritz of alcohol, and tap them, and the bubbles will work to the top and bust from the alcohol. But if you can avoid it to begin with, and you can use these as polish. You don't even have to build a nail with these. You can just paint your nails with them. I love Builder in a Bottle for its purpose, and like I say, I love Polygel for its purpose. Everything has a purpose. Like I say, the cream, I plan on, the cream polish that's in the palette, I plan on using that for my artwork. These will be, I can't imagine you ever getting a chip with Builder Gel in a bottle. But I've got these to build my bases under tips, to where I never, ever, ever have my natural little thin little weak nail under something that I'm not. Look how pretty, y'all. Let me turn my light back on the webcam and see which one shows the color better. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. And this is the Builder Gel. Builder in a Bottle. And see, it's a lot thicker. And see, Builder Gel is another thing, like where I was telling y'all about, that I think a good point would be for artwork and for not flooding your cuticles because of the cream being thicker. Builder Gel the same way. Builder in a Bottle. And see, I can take, I'm not going to keep it that way, but let me show you something. See this, you can actually build an extension tip with and everything. This is actual Builder Gel. And look, that will stay in that nail as thick as, once I find the swatch. See, I just covered that over and it's not even trying to flow out. This is, and you can actually build nails with this, or you can use thin coats like what I use it for, is to build up my base with. So now let me take that back out because I don't want to leave it that thick. You don't want to do too thick of a product. Thick coats causes, you can have uncured spots at the bottom that can cause health issues and all kinds of issues. 3 thin coats that have thin spots, that it takes you 3 coats to get it clear and even, is a way better deal than globbing it on, because that's also can risk your health. You've got an uncured product laying on your nail bed for weeks. You know, you don't want it to be so thick that the light can't get through all the way to the bottom. Thicker is not better. Look how pretty and how much coverage you get. And like I say, I did find out the hard way, but I ordered over 1,000 of them. So I've got to work my way through it. Of using clear sticks is not the best thing. I think I should use frosted sticks or the white ones for swatching these light colors. Like the rings that I make for the bottles, they're white. And which I ought to do those at the same time and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Shouldn't I? I'll do them next. As soon as I do these 4 sticks, I'll do 4 rings. And we'll cure them all at the same time. Should I try doing one on the top of the nail like it would be? I'll do these since these are builder and they're harder. Okay, Mandy, just be sure and use my code because it saves you 15%. And so you can go, or there's another way you can do it too. You can go to my link, right? My main Model Ones link, and then you can stack a deal link on top of it. So you're getting double discounts. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this one as if like you would regularly be doing a polish on a nail that's actually curved the right way. See the way I do it for those swatch sticks? It's actually harder to do. Now see, you take, I'm going to show y'all something. Watch this. What I was talking about turning a gel upside down. I'm going to try to put a thin spot there. Now watch. Watch it go together and level back out. And if you need to run it that way, you know, do it that way, and it'll level right back out for you. I love gel, but I like dip too, but gel is way easier. But yeah, you can just set that down for a few minutes. Well, let's see, I can't set it down though, can I? I'll just hold it. We'll do this. We'll let that sit there a minute. Or can y'all see that that's doing that enough to where you trust my word? But I do it all the time on my own. Let me know if you want me to hold it upside down for a long time. I will. Yeah, and you still get, why is my phone going crazy? On my phone and my computer. Look how pretty this one is, y'all. This one has this one's a shimmer. This is a pink glitter. And she's pretty. She is so pretty. Imagine doing a French mani with that. Where you still have that light pink. Oh, that's getting on my nerves going off. See why I have to tune it out? When a lot of the groups that I'm in, because it's affiliate groups for different companies, gets to chatting about stuff, my phone just goes off all day long. That's why I didn't know that I'd got the text message yesterday. But that's how we communicate, you know. I'm loving this sparkle on this one. This is the first time I've done this one. And with gel, you can take and float it. If you don't know what that means, you take in, just as long as you keep the product touching, you just move it. That's how you do, like when you're doing real gel that's in a cup, is you float the product on. You don't really paint it as much as you put it on, and you keep it in touch with itself. Now see, that leveled while I was doing that other nail and filled that gap in. If you can always end up with a smooth finish to your polish when you're doing builder gel or polygel or any of them, as long as you turn it upside down, gravity will pull it back to, it can help build your arch back to where, you know, you've got to have your natural C curve, but you wouldn't technically do it completely flat. You would bend it down and tip it just a little bit like that, and you don't even have to build the C curve. You can let it gravity pull it down. And if it looks like it's getting too flat, flip it back over and let it move back out to your cuticles. That's the beauty of gel. And what I love about it the most is because I have shaky hands from my health, and I don't have to feel like I'm in a hurry like with regular polish, because I can work with it all day long. And see, this is the way you would do an actual gel, is you float it on and then smooth it out. But I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? I had a point somewhere. Oh, I don't have to hurry. It's not like regular fingernail polish where you have to hurry. And it's not like dip that it's going to dry and you've got like so many seconds to do it. You can take 30 minutes and get it perfect the way you want it. Clean it up with a little Q-tip or whatever you need to do, and you got the ease and the safety net thing that it's not going to be done until you want it to be done. So while those are curing, I'll do the 4 rings that goes around the bottle, and then we'll do the 4 on that, 4 on this. So here we go. Here we go. See, I should have got swatches this color, but I would have still needed clear for the sparkly ones because you wouldn't want to see white in behind the shimmers that are supposed to be clear. So I'd have still needed clear ones too. I just wish I'd have got, instead of buying 2 batches of all clear, I should have bought a natural and a clear. But who knew? You know, I was learning this as y'all was. So see, you can just float that on as long and just put it on there. Get it there and just get it all over it, and then work about getting it even. I hope I'm in camera, by the way. I'm not really. Which way do I need to go? Oh, here we go. See, with my camera having to be mirrored, it makes me have to move backwards. So if I'm ever off camera for any amount of time that I ain't noticing, y'all let me know. Look how pretty, y'all. I can't wait to see this one. This is the one with the shimmer. I'm all about the shimmer and the sparkle. My blood type is glitter. But see, until you get it out there and get it to where it's connected to itself, it's not gonna. And then you just have to move it around once you get it there. If I could. There we go. I was trying to figure out a way to steady this like I was doing my fingernails when this is up my finger and to the joint instead of at the end like a real fingernail. But see, like that right there, that will level out while I'm doing the others. Watch and see. I ought to try to remember and turn that off to where it ain't dinging so much. Because if it was really important, my phone's right here, and I hope that I didn't leave my phone on Do Not Disturb because I didn't mean to, since I wasn't going live on it today. But see, like how there's a hump right there? I'm just going to leave it there just to show you what I'm talking about. That will smooth right out. And like I say, if it starts getting close to your cuticle, turn your hand upside down. Can y'all imagine when I had never done nails, being one of my hair customers? Because I was only doing nails on my own customers because we were just doing it because I knew I didn't want to be a nail tech. I like nails, but I take too long to do it. And it's not, like I've always told y'all, makeup and nails is not what fed my soul about my job and the artwork of the beauty industry. The thing that I enjoyed and I thrived on was trendy cuts and color, creative color and corrective color. So like I know y'all have probably heard the story 5,000 times of me super gluing my thighs together. Look how beautiful those are, y'all. Let me see if I can zoom down. Let's see. Let me get y'all flat enough to where I can back up to where it shows them all. I think I've got it zoomed out enough to where you can see all those. And this is the first coat on these. Is that not crazy? And I'm going to try and live dangerously and do the sticks and the rings and cure them at the same time this time. let me make sure there ain't something that I need to go look at. Well, I'll have to look at it. I mean, now look, how do I do this? I'm going to have to cure them. Look, I just stuck it in the side of my light. You know what? I hit the side of the light with that, but it smoothed right back out. I love gel. I do. And this cures in 30 seconds. I just keep forgetting to. Or is it 60? I think, no, I think on the builder in the bottle, which is what this is, it's 60 seconds on it. But the regular gel polish, instead of having to be under the light for a minute, you don't have to be under there but 30 seconds. And you know, that's less UV exposure, you know. You got any plans for tomorrow, Mandy? And I hope nobody else is trying to talk to me and I'm not seeing the chat. This software is posted. I'm on 4 different channels, and see, I'm on 4 different channels, and then I'm on Instagram too. And it's supposed to pull everything together, but I'm not seeing anybody say anything except Mandy. So if you are talking to me and I'm not seeing it, message me. And as soon as I cure this hand, I will look to make sure. Well, I mean, there's nothing I could do to make it better. I started saying I'll try to fix it, but there's really nothing I can do to fix it. Just know that if you have any questions, message me, and I'll, even if I do, like sometimes I do with some of the girls, we do private little one-on-ones where I'm doing nails and stuff on, look how that leveled down. Well, I was telling y'all, it will do that. Let me get these back in order. The shimmer one's right there. Oops, I stuck my finger in it. What was I going to say? I forgot now. Oh, like Vicky, I've done one-on-one FaceTime sessions. Like when I wanted to show her stuff, you know, because I hardly ever come in here in my office and work that I'm like, hey, you busy? Hop on a messenger and hang out with me, or let's video chat where we can yak while I would love to get it to where we could all talk, but that would have to be a Zoom thing. But I wouldn't care to do that. That would be fun. I've done that with my Facebook, with my Farmasi team, you know, where you do the virtual meeting thing. And that way y'all could talk and I'd hear your voice in live and you'd hear mine live. That's and a lot of people demo stuff that way. That would be so cool, wouldn't it? But yeah, since this is a stronger product, I'm just doing like a normal fingernail and not doing the backs. Because I feel like these products are strong enough to clank together, getting thrown in these drawers and stuff, and that they level out enough to where they're not going to hang funny on my little ring thing. Maybe after I do these, should we demo more, or is it getting so late that maybe y'all want to us do the polygels tomorrow? I don't even know what time it is. And like, if you ever notice an issue, like how that's ran out, where it stuck to I got the swatch too close to the other one when it was in the light. I'm going to go ahead and fix this before I go any further. I found fix the issue. Like if I ever get it on my skin, and even if I get it on my skin or bump it up onto something and don't notice it till after I've cured it, I will still take and file the edge a little bit, because it's the end result you worry about, if you ask me. You know what I mean? There we go. About got it. My 2 little glittery stick and my other pink stick. I must have clanked them. Okay, let's see. Which one's this? This is the shimmery one. I hope y'all can see the sparkle on that. This is so gorgeous if I can find my hand. Where are we? Here we are. Look at the shimmer in that. Oh, I love it. Okay, where is it though? Because that ain't that one. That's this one right here. They're so stinking pretty. Oh, I forgot I was going to check my messenger. I forgot. But yeah, we'll top coat these and... Okay, now what's next? The beigey one. I don't know how the rings and the sticks got so out of order. Wait a minute. I messed these all up. I'm looking at my fingers and doing the sticks to match my fingers, and I think I've crossed my colors up. You can tell I'm getting tired. That's the shimmer one. What's this one? That's the white one. Let's see what the first one I did was. I think I did the pink one on 2 different nails by mistake. Okay, well, I do have 2 pinks. Why? Oh, I get it. Okay, I get it. Now I know where I'm at. So we need to do the white and the pink, not glittery one. Okay, now I got it. Now we're cooking with gas. Just had to get straightened out here. Now we're, oh, I need to be in front of the camera. Isn't that pretty? This is the pink one. Now, let's do the beigey one. Well, I don't know. Would you call that beige or off-white? What would you call this? I got it to look like a natural nail bed color for a French manicure. That's why I got these colors like this, because I'll probably paint my nails with these some too, but the main thing I got these builder in the bottles for was to reinforce my natural nail bed. Yeah, maybe we should do the poly gels tomorrow. And I wanted to pop these nails off with y'all and do some poly gels, so maybe that's what we should do, because that way we'll be doing all poly gels tomorrow. And I know, believe me, I fully understand tomorrow is Easter, and all of y'all who have families and stuff for Easter won't be able to watch it, but that's okay. I understand. Just watch the replay. But it probably won't be until the afternoon or evening. There's that one. Now I need this one. And see, look at that holding in a drip. Ain't that funny? That's what I love about Builder in a bottle, is it's so forgiving. And like I say, when I put it on, I don't worry about getting it even until I get it, because gel has to touch gel. And then you float it like that, and then you can take and lightly go over and manipulate the way it lays. But it's not as much like gel polish to where you paint it on as much as you're moving it. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying? And that has that little dot there where I lifted my brush up, and it'll level right down here in just a few minutes, or not even a few minutes, few seconds, maybe a minute. But yeah, always check with me if you have time. You don't have to. But if you will check with me, Mandy, and let me know what you're thinking about getting, or what codes I know of is current for deals that's going on, I'll see which ones you can stack with my discount and double discount. Because, like, When Kimberly ordered, there was 2 codes, Monel 15 and Monel 20, and only one of them was allowed to be used with my code. So I try to keep up with that stuff to help y'all to where you don't have to try to be, every time I stick my hand in there, I do this and stick my ring finger out. I feel all fancy when I got these on there, like I got to stick my finger out, and I swirl that light every time I go under there when I'm supposed to be going through that hole. Hold your fingers down. Don't swirl the edge of the light, Glammy. Yeah, I know Facebook has really been awful this week, and especially the last live I done was that Thursday. Was Thursday the last live that I done with y'all? I can't even remember. I think it was. I think it was it in the VIP though. Are you in my VIP, Mandy? You're more than welcome to join it if you want. There's some stuff that I do there that I don't do here, like showing the tanner, and I can be more myself there, because it's private. You can't share it out unless you actually go to almost a hacking level to download the live and then cut that out. You can't just do it. Okay, it's okay. You don't think. Okay. Um, if you will, send me your email and to message it to me, not in here. Because sometimes I don't know why. Or sometimes it makes me either sometimes I can do it by adding you to my VIP without it, but sometimes it makes me send it to your email. I don't know why. That sometimes I can't just send it where you get a little ding on your phone and it says you've been invited to join. And I think it's called Joyce's VIP Glammy Time, but it's private and it's hidden, so you can't search and find it. You have to know the link to it. So if you'll send me your email, I'm finishing up right now in a minute. As soon as I top coat these, and I'll add you and I'll message you back and let you know which way I had to do it, so you'll know whether to check your email or check your notifications in Facebook. And since I know you're still awake and I'm going to be done here in a matter of top coats and I'll be done, I'll do that immediately before I forget. As soon as I close these bottles up, we'll top coat these and I'll do that for you. So if you'll message me your email to my to Messenger, I'll send you an invite. You're more than welcome to join. I just don't like. There's no men in it. There's no other. Which I have had other influencers in there. It's not that it has to be customers, but it has to be influencers I know, personal. If you're in my VIP, I personally know you. Put it that way. That's not something you can just join. That's my safe space. Or if I want to show tanner and I'm not so comfortable, even though I'm covered, but I don't have my bra on. You know what I'm saying. So I don't know if I was live there or actually open, but I was live somewhere on my last live. I think it was either Wednesday or Thursday, I think. And it was messing up that day too. Let me get my little sticks out. Oh wait, I should have cured them without my hand over top of them. I forgot. I had my hand up like that, so I'm afraid it might have shielded. Oh, it did, and it stuck to the thing. Look, I'm telling you, if it can happen, it will happen to me. With it being under the light, it got that gel warm enough to move, but the rays couldn't get to the swatch because my hand was over top of it. And so it ran down and made a puddle. Oh, let me cure this hand and I'll clear cut it and take these swatches off. These rings off. I just go with it. I'm crazy and I know it. But I say life is too hard to sweat the small stuff. The big stuff is hard enough. Why make the little stuff hard too, you know? This has done me so good. I am so thankful to y'all for coming and hanging with me today, to take up my time where I was supposed to be spending it with my family. But I had cried so much I didn't want to go out in public, and I don't think I could have put mascara on my eyes today, as raw as they are, and my nose is all red and under there from wiping, and because I was good until I'd get to talking to somebody, and somebody would message me, and there I'd go again. Oh, oh Lord, I'm such a dork. But I mean, I put a lot into my companies and my lives with y'all. I just don't have the technology to know how to make it look professional, but I really do try. But I'm never going to be fake and pretend like I did this and I'm so this and I'm so that, because I'm not. We've met. Y'all know. The gig is up, Glammy. They know you're wrong. The only thing is I do have a little bit of experience in the beauty industry, so I do know a lot of that stuff. But as far as everything else, I'm a hot mess 24/7, 366 even, because every 4 years I'm 366. So that'd make me 365 and a quarter every year. And then that fourth year, those quarters would add up. And I'd have a whole nother day to be crazy. All right, let's top coat these babies, because all these are doing is going around the bottles, because I'm too short once they get up on my rack of nail polish to see the tops of the bottles. And they always put the colors on the tops of the bottles. But no, I put my nail stuff up above my head to where I can't see the tops. Now let's get these babies over here to where we can slide these rings on them. And if you like any of these colors, I'll be happy to tell you the color numbers. I'll do that when I put the rings on them. Let me open the bottle and see which one's got the shimmer to it. They're about the same color, these two pinks, but one's shimmery and one's not. So let me look and see which one's which. So I put the rings on the right ones. Okay, that one is the shimmer. Not only did I do that, but now the swatch is stuck to my arm. It's a good thing I don't have hairy arms. I just yanked them off, yanked the hairs off. Okay, let's put these babies on. This one goes on this one. Ah, get back here. Get back here. Ah! You can tell I'm getting tired. I'm shaking so bad on my hands that I'm dropping stuff. Oh no, that's a problem. Well, no, it stretched a little bit. These bottles are even thicker than the head candy ones, so I didn't think my ring was going to fit on it. I was like, that's not good. That was not part of the plan. Oh. Then we got our white one. Because see, these both are close to white. There's not a whole lot of difference between those. This one's just more like an eggshell, I guess. Ah, Lord, that's hard to get off my finger. I got fat fingers. I got tiny hands, but I'm so overweight that my rings, I can't even wear rings because I don't want to pay to have them sized. I'm hoping I'll finally lose some weight. Okay, this one here. Let me see if I can see the number on it now. This one is, looks like it says, oh, it's either 001 or 100. I'm not sure. This is either, I don't know if, if it goes this way or this way, but it's 2 zeros and a 1. It's either 1 or 100. This one is the sparkly one, and it is B0009. And you can always search for these under the numbers I'm telling you to get them. And see, this has the shimmer to it. This one is the baby pink one, and it is B0. Wait a minute. Is that a B? Yeah, B0019. And this white one here, the bright white one, is 024. So now let's clear coat these. I got to take a cuticle thing and cut that off. Well, no, I tell you what, I need to clear coat them first. If you ever have to work on a nail polish like that, if you get that kind of issue, go ahead and go till you get to the first layer of clear coat, because they're so sticky right now. If I tried to work on that and filed on it or anything, the dust would stick in the polish. So get your first clear coat done to where it won't be sticky anymore. Then I'm going to take cuticle nippers and snip that off and file that smooth. Because like I say, I did not think about the fact that I had my hand over top of the swatches. And so they were picking up heat, but not getting the raise to them, and it ran down. And if you were doing your own hands, you'd notice that. You wouldn't be like I am, talking and yakking and all that kind of stuff. My daddy says, I used to talk in my sleep really bad. My daddy said it was just because I talked so much that my body didn't know I wasn't supposed to be talking when I'm sleeping. My daddy was a very quiet, choir person that didn't say a whole lot. And then you throw me in the mix. Now, see how this builds a thick enough product to where you could build a nail with that? See how that has, let me find the, see how that, you could have made a tip with that. See how thick you can do with the builder in the bottle? So let's cure these, and then I'll snip that and file it smooth right fast. Throw another layer of top coat on. And I so appreciate y'all for hanging with me through this. And it won't hurt my feelings one bit if anybody ever has to, like Vicky had to go because it was getting late. I understand. But look at what I was talking about the differences between the bottles. Let me find a top coat and I'll show you. This is the Model 1's top coat. And watch how the brush fans out nicer. It's like it has more bristles on it or something. See how that fans out real nice and smooth, and you can get really smooth results. And this is not the builder in a bottle. This is the basic top coat. See how nice that lays? And I didn't know a difference. This is the Head Candy one. And like I say, I didn't leave Head Candy because I was dissatisfied. I would have been just as happy staying, and I would have been just as happy doing their nails. I'm not bad talking them. I've just never had a product that was superior to it before. But see how I'm having to work to get this smooth on this finger? with the head candy top coat compared to the Model 1's brand. And let's see what the dimensions are. Dimensions, I mean the weight, like, of how much is in the bottle. Let's see. 15 ml, I believe is what that says. Let's see how much is in this one. This one is 0.5 fluid ounces. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to Google that. I don't know ounces to mLs. Do you? I don't know if they've got the same amount in them or not, because I don't know. Wait, this says right here 5. Okay, these are the same. These are, because out from that it says 0.5 fluid ounce. So, and I'll have to look to tell you the price difference to know. But I know as far as the other stuff goes, they're way better prices on Model 1s. But most of their polishes, I prefer. This is not Model 1s. This just happens to be one I have in my hand. But let me show you. Let me grab a Model 1s. I like that you can get like 5 of their polishes for these bottles here for like $15. Then use my code on it. And the way they do theirs is the little icon here around the dragonfly or whatever that is there is clear, so you can always see the polish through that. But since I'm so short, I still need my ring on it. But you don't have to depend on that and figure out what it looks like. You can see the polish through it. But you can get 5 to 6 of these for like $13 to $15 compared to $8 a piece. Because I'm not going to use the same color that many times to ever use all the head candy bottles that I've got. Because I like to change. I usually wear a different color on each finger. Okay, let's see. Did I leave my thumb in there long enough for it to cure? Yeah. Okay, we're cooking with gas now. So let me snip this off right here in a file. If it's got any little... Oh, I see the one that stuck to it now. It's that one right there. But here we go. Here we go. We're going to do this right here. Snap that off right there. Because like I say, this is a sample stick for when I'm trying to figure out what colors I want to use. I can see all the ones I have. And it doesn't really matter. I just don't want it to be sharp and like catch on my clothes and stuff, you know. And who's going to be trying to cure 10 fingers at one time? I know I'm not. I just happen to be then. And I'll even throw a glob over this one to cover my little spot. Hang on. Where'd that go that I was bragging about? Where is it? There's that sparkly little mama right there. And I'm going to move that up to where it don't get the brush. Oh, I like the way that does. You know, like on these, it goes to the bottom because it's looser. But with them, I could move the little thing up and leave it on there if I wanted to. I think. I'm going to try it anyway. Move that over out of the way. Now that we snipped that off and filed it smooth. And look how, with this being a thicker product, see how you can take and build in an imperfection with it? Watch. See? And we'll throw some over there. Boom. Good as new. Never even know. And see, I didn't even have to take my ring off. My polish ring thing. And move that up. Never even know I snipped that off and that part was bare a minute ago. And I'll be clear coating these their second time while that one's curing. And I'll throw one on it. and cure them for, and I will give y'all a pardon, and I will get you added to my VIP in a matter of minutes, girl. Let's see, top coat, and like I say, I am using the Head Candy top coat on it because I want to save my Model 1's top coat to go actually on my fingers. There we go. We'll throw that in there. Throw her in there. Am I still under? Yeah. Am I still under the camera? Can I still be seen doing this? And if you ever are having a hard time here, I am streaming to Instagram and YouTube and 3 different places on Facebook at the same time. So sometimes that's why when I'm asking people where are you watching me from, because sometimes it's the part that they're chatting from. So I'm not sure, but YouTube's comments probably worked fine today and would have came through. And see, that's what I love about this software is I have followers on TikTok that hate Facebook and will not do Facebook. Then I have people who love Facebook and will not do TikTok. But y'all can still talk to each other. Y'all are not all on the same place sometimes. It's supposed to pull all the comments in together when it's working like it's supposed to. But sometimes that's why I ask people where you're watching from so I can sort of figure out which one's giving me a problem. And here they are. Now we can see the good size swatches. This is the flat pink, sparkly pink. Isn't she pretty? Here is the bright white for my French tip color. That's what I got that for. And it does almost look like it has a shimmer to it. And then there is the cream that I would call that a natural for natural colors of your nail beds. That's what I got it for. I got these to do French looks with them. And if you want, I'll tell you the numbers to them with these sticks. And then we will say night night. Again, the glittery one is B0009. The flat pink one, the baby pink one, is this one, and it is B0019, and this one is B0009. Oh, I get it. One is all zeros with a 9, and the other one is 19. Okay. Isn't that weird? Of course, I guess these didn't, just because I liked them, don't mean they came from the same collection, right? The bright white one is 024, and the other one is either 100 or 001. I don't know. All right, y'all. I am going to let y'all go for tonight. Just if I can help you with anything, message me, and I'll do the best I can. I try my hardest for y'all. So I'm going to go, but let's do these poly gels tomorrow. And I can either, do y'all want to see how I do my taking pictures, or do you want me to go ahead and have these removed before I come on? Don't matter to me. I'm going to put these on my little stick, and so far, I will show you my colors that I have for Model 1s from my first order. I switched them until I've had time to put the labels on them. I've switched them back and forth, back and forth, back and forth till I know which ones are which. Okay, now let's see. Okay. These are the only ones that I bought separates. The other two ones that's on these swatches are chrome colors. That's what they're called, and they're really highly pigmented and sparkly. Chameleon is what they call it. And these are the 4 from today right here. These are today's 4, except this one is turned around backwards because I painted it there. And this is one set of chameleon colors to write 2, 4, 6. Okay. This is one set. Hold on. This is one set of chrome colors. These are the colors. I wish I could figure out how to get them in the light. Hang on, let me turn the light down. Aim it up just a little bit and see if that don't help. There we go. There's one set. This is one of those that you get all of these for, I think, $15 for all of them. Whoops, one of these goes with that. And then this is called Enchanted Skies. That's that green one again. This set is called Enchanted Skies, and it's another set that's like $14, $15, $13 to $15, I think, after you use my code for all of them. This is Aurora. That's that top coat that I told you that has a sparkle to it. And this is the cream polish again. I made extra stick. And that's it, y'all. I'm going to hop off of here, and I will get you added to the VIP here in just a minute, Mandy. I love y'all. Just remember kindness and love and all the good things from the Lord. He gives us freely, and He gives us enough because He wants us to share it. So do that. Kindness makes me feel better than anything, is knowing I help somebody. So I love y'all. If I can help you, please reach out. I would be hurt if I knew you needed me and you didn't ask. Oh, and here's these colors on little sticks. This is one set, and this goes over here on this set. This one goes to this set over here. This is one of the sets, and this is the other one. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a happy, blessed Easter, and that we get to spend it with our families. I won't get to because they're not here in the town I live in, but I hope you get to spend it with your family and you're blessed. And above all, I hope you remember the reason for the holiday is through Jesus' sacrifice gave us redemption. So I love y'all. Take care, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Glammy out. Much love and prayers always, girls. Bye. And I would say bye, but I don't want to be on the camera today as bad as I look. So